Warning, a hand is moving slowly through your chip bag. Warning, a hand is moving slowly through your chip bag. Had that hand moved quickly to steal your chips, you may not have noticed. But due to the slow movement in the rustling, you could hear it happen. Warning, there's a hand moving through your chip bag. This has been a Backhand Studios public service announcement. Don't ever let a stoner near your cat food. It makes you powerless.
Warning, adult content. Oh shit, it's Batman!
Remember kids, Beer 420 contains strong language, strong sexual language, and the use of alcohol and marijuana. 18 and older.
This is Captain Kirk, Stardate 38625-7. We're on the edge of the Eldora system, having complications as there's just no more fresh vagina. I've done the entire known universe. If you can help, please hit our link and send me a message. Kirk out.
Well, you're listening to another fine program brought to you by Backhand Studios. Get something to drink, something to smoke, grab a friend, sit down, and don't do a goddamn thing other than plug that thing into your sound device and put it on full blast. Join the chat and the conversation. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff. I sure am telling me what for.
We crush the industry. Crack a brew and roll your dough, not your normal radio.
We nothing more than freaks, bringing up the underground and pissing in the mainstream.
Punk ass down, it's time for the show, so get your blunts and ready to go. Lose the inhibition, listen and let your mind blow. Every thought brought here is a chance to grow. Tired of politicians telling you what you can't hear? What we offer is the truth uploaded straight to the ear. So you can catch us on the interweb with all of the nerds yelling fuck the industry and throwing double the birds. Ha! Listen, we on a mission, dissing the 99, pissing off the piggies that treat us like we was Columbine. Cause the police state is a state of decay. We gon' keep broadcasting until they haul us away. So kick back, relax, and enjoy this here. Probably share a couple laughs and maybe even a tear. We the Suicide Saints screaming share the wealth.
What's it called?
Bam and Cat about to give them some help. Cause it's the Beer 420.
We crush the industry.
Crack a brew and roll.
We're puffing on that tree.
Not your normal radio.
We nothing more than freaks, bringing up the underground and pissing in the mainstream.
It's the Beer 420.
We crush the industry.
Crack a brew and roll.
We're puffing on that tree.
Yeah, one more health habit, so get the sauna, and gonna work my bowels up.
Slam grams through bongs and Trans Am. I ain't got it, but I'll jack your mom's. A blood splat in my palm, and I'm jacking off. Laughing while I slap the Pabst top and drink the froth. Make me gag like today's rap. Lil Wayne and Kanye should take a grave nap. Saints take the game back, old school like 8 tracks. We young like 9, but enraged like cage rats. Despite that, we just screaming we needs monies, bitch. We tell you this and laugh about it, hoping that you get the hint. Taking chronic hits and lit up like a summer day. Rolling another spliff and drinking all the pain away. You tuned in right now, just sit the fuck down. Crack a beer, roll the dro, turn it up loud. Let's go, 420 on the clock, blunts roll, pack plenty, stay blaze, never stop, yeah.
It's the Beer 420.
We crush the industry.
Crack a brew and roll.
We're puffing on the tree.
Not your normal radio.
We nothing more than freaks, bringing up the underground and pissing to the mainstream.
It's the Beer 420.
We crush the industry.
Crack a brew and roll.
Puffing on the tree.
Not your normal radio.
We nothing more than freaks, bringing up the underground and pissing in the mainstream.
Captain Seaweed, Captain Seaweed. Yeah, I'm talking about health habits. I took a sauna, and I was going to wash my balls, but I couldn't get him out the bag. Captain Seaweed, but I couldn't get him out the bag. Captain Seaweed.
Hey, don't worry, buddy. The tape is free. Take it. Tape is free. Here you go.
Oh, shit!
Lashade is in the house! We managed to gather up all the artists here in one place at one time, other than at a venue. So I saw you guys play recently, man.
How'd that go for you?
It went well. I enjoyed it.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I did. You know, I helped with his cymbal carriage or whatever it's called, and that thing. The only thing that I could think of was like just seeing part of a drum set that is that big. The only thing I can associate it with immediately in my head was like, this is like 1/4 of the Def Leppard drum kit. I'm like, this thing's freaking massive. All he's missing is like the overhead carriage, and like, this thing is freaking huge. But yeah, that was the only thing I could associate with it in reality. You know that you like, you know, see something.
It's a Neil Peart starter kit.
right.
Yeah. All we need is a gong.
Right. We were talking. We're not going to talk about the details of the drum kit we were talking about, but we came up with a great idea for his eventual cage, and it was amazing. We laughed. So now you can just imagine what it was, because we're not going to tell you.
You have to come to the show.
Someone might steal the idea. Right? I know better. I've been doing web radio even for 5 years, and I know. If I say something good, someone with lots of money is going to steal it.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I ain't got lots of money, so I got to keep my mouth shut until I can afford to pay the bill. You know? Otherwise, someone else will do it, patent it, and then try to sell it to me.
Exactly.
Like, hey, man, you want one of these? You're like, dude, that's my... Where the hell did you get that thing from? That's my goddamn idea. Look here, asshole. What was the thing? Oh, Bob the Artist is our new... Bob the Artist is guilty for everything. Whether it's stealing your material or
scapegoat.
Or yeah. He's like scapegoat. Bob the Artist. Oh, what happened? Bob the Artist.
It's like Bradley at our
Bradley,
practice.
We bring Bradley. It's definitely all Bradley.
Gotta have somebody.
Somebody's got to be typing stuff. What the hell is going on?
Oh, it's funny. It's funny you say that about the kit, because a lot of people, or a lot of drummers, I should say, are going the opposite direction. You know, they're going for the more simplistic two-tom.
Yeah, we were talking about that, and I'm like, dude, some of them with that single drum, even though they had the capability before, now they're trying to double bass on a single drum. You're like,
no shit.
What the hell is going on? Calm down.
Yeah.
What the hell is happening here?
More power to them, man. I mean, that takes a ridiculous amount of discipline, you know.
Let the fans listen to our Death Star power conversion door. We're now closing the Death Star panel.
Vacuum sealed.
That has the the Death Star panel that holds the death ray.
No sailor will escape.
Close the.
It's official now.
Now there's no escape for any of you. You're all trapped here.
He's got a gun.
And Nabs' Tomb of Horror. He's got a dildo. Oh, you thought I said Nabs' Tomb of Horrors. Well, that was just a misunderstanding. It's a tomb of horror, not horrors.
Aww.
Speaking of horror, Dungeon of Doom is on the countdown clock. Just to shout that out to our listeners. So you guys out there listening, if you're in the Springfield area and you know about the Hotel of Terror, and then you remember the good old days where they used to shuttle you over to the other place.
And that deafening fucking hearse with those subwoofers from
hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's actually got several of those cars so that he can shuttle people back and forth to the other horror place. And I am
involved on a level. So, and I'm not giving away too much because no spoilers.
Bob the artist.
I will tell you this, is that literally when I went over and I looked at the Dungeon of Doom behind the scenes, I felt like I was on a Spielberg set.
No shit.
I was like, whoa, dude. And like the owner's just like smiling. I'm like, yeah, man. This is like,
it's on
wow.
It's on
Like,
planning in those.
he's got a whole village built up in there. That's all you're getting from me, is that there's villages and there's fields and graveyards and like all kinds of wandering room and, oh, dude, insane. All kinds of really cool stuff that's not in the Hotel of Terror. And some stuff that is like really cool from the Hotel of Terror. They, emulated it over there too, But without giving any details. But there's some of the great from the other place, and then they just added like there's a whole village. That's all I need to say. If I say there's a fucking village and it looks like a goddamn village, and I'm an artist, and I go, I walked through a fucking village. Yes, that's what happened. And I saw it, and my mouth was on my feet when I left that place. And I'm like, dude, that's just freaking mind-blowing what this guy has built in this place. So, and it's another 3 or 4 stories of haunted crap.
Where's that?
They converted the old dog food plant, so the owners changed, and then he ended up getting a whole section of the building.
Damn.
And they converted that whole section. They're putting in new fire escapes and everything, so it's all going to be up to city code. They've got new fire alarm systems and everything put in, and water systems, all the hosing and everything is all in there. It's all. The only thing delaying it is those fire doors and the escapes and stuff. They have to attach all these other fire escapes, which is what they're doing right now. So basically, all the inside is built. It's just they can't open it to the public until they got the
safety
regulations in place.
Sure. Your quick escapes for people that want to get out now.
Yeah.
That can't make it all the way through. Right. I'm scared. I went out.
Pussy exit.
Oh, dude. Seriously, like, I will just say I've worked Hotel of Terror on my audition night for 3 hours, and it took me the 3 hours to get into character and really, like, be the part. But it was so exhilarating, dude. And I was like, man, and there were people leaving. There were people pissing themselves,
too much.
I'm like, dude, this is just crap.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's an art in and of itself, dude.
And even by the time I got hit, I did get hit, which they say is one of the highest ranking things to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
If they hit you, like you made them so scared they couldn't think logically.
Yeah,
because you're not
right. Fight or flight.
Fight or flight. They slapped me. I got slapped. It was more like a face, like a full palm on the face slap. Like
that's a good
Tom, get away from me. And I was just like, oh, dude, I think I almost cornered her. They tell you, don't corner them.
Sure.
Don't,
Yeah.
And I got separated from the guy that was training me. So I was on the other side, so he's driving them right toward me, like, and I come out, and they're just like, what? Like, dude, oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, she smacked me good, dude. And I was just like, I would go over to him, I'm like, I just got smacked. He's like, good job, bro. Good job. I'm like, woo!
That's awesome.
Violence inherent in the system. Help. Wait, this is good.
Wait, this is what we're about. Now, of course, they don't promote people slapping and all that.
Yeah.
Don't slap our people.
And you're not supposed to snitch someone out if they hit you, but if they ball up their fist and they all let out come at you, that's just someone in there causing issues.
So yeah, that's not reactionary.
That's one thing versus,
They scared me, so I knocked them the fuck out. No, asshole.
You're in a haunted house.
Yeah.
They're actors, and you're supposed to know that.
Yeah, it's past reaction.
They're not supposed to touch you. You don't touch them.
That's why I hate strip club houses.
But there are some states where they allow touching and stuff, dude. Where no, I mean, like that shit can be really terrifying. People are really getting the shit scared out of them in Texas.
What you pay for?
You can touch people in
like
Texas.
You're walking through metal detectors on a mission.
Yeah, I've watched behind the scene haunted houses all over the country.
Yeah, one of the biggest and best ones is in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah, they got a couple good ones in Kansas City too.
Yeah,
they got a couple of really good ones in Kansas City.
I went to one in Utah, And actually, what it was an insane asylum that had been closed down for like several years.
I've heard about that place.
Yeah, I've been there.
I've heard about
And
that, and that they even think that it's haunted.
And I shit you not,
and all that.
it takes you right at 2 hours to walk through this thing. So you pay $10 for 2 hour fucking tour. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, no.
It's
The
awesome.
workers who work at Hotel of Terror, the first night I was there during the audition, I was told the place was haunted by the people that have worked there for like 19 years. So like,
shit happens.
he's like, yeah, people see a little girl on this floor and they see an old lady on that floor, and the old lady in the graveyard isn't a happy one. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
He's like, the little girl is cool. She's just bouncing her ball around. He's like, but the old lady on the top floor in the graveyard, he's like,
she's pissed.
yeah, she's not very
Even,
happy. And I'm like, well, what would you think if someone built a haunted graveyard in what was your apartment?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, like, I was cutting my flowers, but now I keep seeing these images coming through my haze of my reality of a graveyard. What the hell's going on here? Where did my daisy window go? Where the hell's my log curtains? You know, it's like, yeah, of course he's pissed.
Yeah.
Like, who the hell builds a graveyard on an old lady's, you know, hunting spot? You know, it's like the ultimate mockery of the dead right there. You're like, really? You like flowers and doilies? We're going to build a graveyard right here and scare the shit out of people right on the top of where you hang out. Not even a real graveyard. I haven't even been up there other than going through the place.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like there when you're working, like they teach you your station. So you don't learn the rest of the building. So you can still go through the place and get the shit scared out of you.
That's
You know,
cool. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
Because you didn't play this position or that position, you don't know where the hiding places are and all that. So like, they still can scare the piss out of you.
So what's the best spot to have? What's the best job? They're like, man, I want that job next year.
You know, I don't think that any of them really prefer. You know, like how they work it is like they audition people for slots. Say, you know, you work there and then you need next Saturday off. And I'm a fill-in guy, and I've been working this other spot with this other dude down here or whatever. Then they may ask me if I want to fill in up there. So then they'll bring me in on a day he works, and he'll show me the gig. And then I learn his spot. And then that Saturday, I come in instead of him. So that's the only time you learn the other position. So there are probably people there that have been there 19 years and haven't worked a position in that place.
Yeah.
Like there could be a spot they've never worked.
I've got a friend who's actually works at the Hotel of Terror every year for the longest time. His name's Pippin. And
yes, I am friends with Pippin.
I'm about to say, you know Pippin.
Yeah, I know Pippin. Yeah.
But he's
AKA that other clown. You used to be regular guy.
The other brother. No, I was Fantastico.
Oh, you were Mr. Fantastico. That's right.
What happened?
I'm Fantastico.
Yeah, right?
What happened?
Baloney Town TV is what we're talking about. But see, this is what I was talking about last night with Subject to Loss. I'm like, dude, it's been forever since you guys have been here, you know, Subject to Loss. But I'm like, it's kind of cooler to reunite with a band that already knows us, because we're not going through these dry band questions.
Right.
We're all like, hey, what's up? How you doing, man? You know, and we're all just like talking about other shit. Like, it's all natural. We're down to earth.
Yeah,
like, on the same page.
Subject
So
Loss.
sorry to jump all over all these things.
Yeah, Subject Loss good band. I've done lots of shows with them throughout the last 4, 5, 6 years in different bands that I've been in.
Oh, nice.
Garrett Kelsey.
Garrett was
Kelsey.
one of the
Shout out,
very
brother.
first
Yeah.
people that interviewed on Beer 420.
Yeah, cool cat.
Ever. So, like, he hadn't been on the show in years.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Good guys.
Subject to Loss.
Yeah.
But and they're having a show tonight over at
Ballroom.
Outland Ballroom,
Yeah,
and they
cool.
got some big freaking national acts on that ticket. And it's only $6.
Yeah,
I know.
So you guys could be listening to us on your way over to there on your phones.
Well, we were headed that way, but then
And
we're
check
like,
it out.
We were headed that way.
We're all headed that way. I was actually, you know, he brought it up, and I'm like, yeah, man, I would really like to go to that show, but I'm doing an interview.
Tell him the Shade and Beer 420 sent you for a free reach.
Yes. Yeah. Tell him that. But don't say I said it. No, but
in the shaded.
yeah, man, and they're in a new evolution now because now him and his wife are duetting with their shit.
Very cool.
And they did the stuff last night acoustically, which was fucking amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah, you were saying.
Like, I listened to it right after the show, looking for the, where's that segment? Where were they singing live? Okay, I listened to it. It wasn't potty. It was just nice and smooth. I'm like, oh, beautiful. That turned out awesome.
Awesome.
And their show hit 120 listens already.
Damn,
Just in
great.
less than 24 hours.
Yours good on the acoustic. He can play the acoustic.
Dude, and that's what blew me away when I first ever interviewed him because, they advertise as a metal slash band. And then he comes in and he's like, I'm going to play for you guys. And I'm like, he's got an acoustic guitar. And then he railed that shit out with the acoustic. I'm like, dude. So you take this and you put it to metal? That is, dude, you're fucking me up right now. Like, you're fucking me up. Because most metal artists can't do that. They can't just go, this is my metal song. Yeah, motherfucker, my metal song, bitch. Yeah, what? And make it sound good acoustic.
Yeah,
and then turn it to metal and go, whoa, wow.
Yeah.
It just blew me away the first time I met him. And we hadn't talked to them for years.
That's a stretch.
And they went through many evolutions and all that, but enough of Subject to Loss, other than you can find them tonight at Outlet Ballroom, $6, and there's some knapsacks on the ticket that you don't want to miss, which is an amazing price. And I can say this, Outland can't, because they got doubles. Everything's a double, So if you're over 21, it's a big time for $30-40. You're smashed, and you got a buddy smashed.
Good time.
So have a good time, and don't forget to break your neck.
Snap your neck.
What is it?
Prong?
Oh, retired neck breaker.
Somebody else actually recognized it.
Love prong.
That's awesome, dude.
Yes.
And their shit's so hard to find.
How did that? I don't know how that just happened.
Snap your finger, snap your neck. Prong.
The bulb rotation. Use it
like
me.
that, and to him, and then,
This way. Josh got out, I guess.
Josh,
right?
so
So
there we go. now we're set.
You guys also came prepared to play for us tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Which you don't have to do right now. Relax, breathe.
Always prepared though. That's part of being.
As long as you got the time, we got the time.
No, we got time. We got the time.
So we're 22 minutes in. I know how I talked to you guys pre-show before we had, got together, and I was like, 3B13 shows are going to be PG, and we're going to do this.
Yeah.
What I've decided is to have full edit control. I'm just going to edit out Beer 420 material and composite it into
Nice.
3B13 PG show.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
So then that way we can have our Trash Talk Beer 420 show, and I can easily just
So you can
cut
turn
out the Trash Talk and...
You can turn in a 9 o'clock show into a matinee.
Right!
Yeah.
I like it. That'll get voices heard to the
Yeah, Ron nailed that one on the head right there.
No, I think that's great. A lot more.
Looney
listeners.
Tunes it.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes it. Leave in the adult conversation that's kind of high-flying that PG would miss,
Right.
And
it worked for me. We
take out the heavier stuff,
Did you see that cloud?
There's quite a cloud in here. Nelson Cloudson.
Getting faded with the shaded.
Getting faded with the shaded. Yes. Yes. What do you say, kids? Hey. Speaking of which, Missouri Cannabis Restoration Protection Act signatures.
yes, we're looking for registered voters so that we can get it on the ballot for 2016.
Okay, and this is my argument, okay? I don't care who the fuck I've worked with, who I've been in play life with, hobby life with. There's always those people who are bitching, complaining, why is marijuana illegal? Because people like you and me are not going out there and fucking doing something about it. Right. Why is the system the way it is? Because we allowed the system, the corrupt side of the system, to brainwash us into believing our vote doesn't count so that we don't go out and challenge their vote and they win hands down. That's what's happened.
Pharmaceutical.
It's not so much voter fraud. It's so much that if they can convince you before the vote even happens that your vote don't matter, then they ain't got to worry about fraud in the vote.
You wanted to defraud yourself by ignorance, you know?
So by thinking that your vote doesn't count, you're actually being brainwashed by them to thinking your vote doesn't count, and their vote goes unchallenged, which is why we're living in more of a fascist, right-wing neo-Christian society that is closeting and finger-pointing everybody. Even kids, man. Kids are getting harassed for science projects. I mean, come on, dude, really?
I'll tell you my excuse.
So, I mean, just get out, vote, do something. Dude, you ain't got to go out and protest. No, sign a petition. Spread the word.
But you got to be a registered voter to sign the petition.
Which I am now in Green County too, by the way, so I do need to redo that.
Registered to
Very
vote.
cool.
Yes.
I can look you up and mark it.
Registered to vote. Your vote does count.
You have an obligation to bitch, but you have no right to bitch if you're not a
If you're not voting. If you're not voting, if you're not petitioning for causes you believe in, what the fuck do you think these super PACs and all that shit is? It's a collective of people that have thrown their money together to push an objective. And that's why their shit is being done, whether you agree with it or not, is because a small number of people have collected together and financially butt-fucked the system to make whatever they want reality. And you can super PAC. Maybe we should make a Backhand Studio super PAC. That would be awesome.
I don't think anybody trusts us with that much money.
Right? It's like Backhand Studios and $30 billion.
I'm Bob Artist. You are listening.
Hi, my name's Bob Artist, and I represent Backhand Studios. We would then hire Bob the Artist as our spokesperson.
Thank you, Bob.
And we still blame everything on him.
Mark's excuse was like,
Exactly. Yeah, isn't that how it works?
Exactly.
I got too high.
Hire Bob and blame it on him.
Bob, we need to have a conversation.
You're bad, Bob. You're just bad.
And that's the one that.
All your fault.
How could you have put those sensor regulators on the exhaust manifolds? How could you do that, Bob?
But that was Steve.
Yeah, all Bob's got to do is point at some other poor schmuck, and it's fucking over. No, look, his signature's right here on the dossier. Harold Schmutz, right here. It's Harold Schmutz.
Sweet Jesus.
So, The Shaded. What have you guys been up to? I know you've been at shows. You've been doing shows. I caught one of your shows.
We're recording.
Thanks to you.
Working on yeah, that's right.
They forced me.
We're in our EP.
Yeah, like in Silence of the Lambs and the mask and the carriage and the chains.
Put the shaded on its ears or else it will not.
Yeah, and then they set me in front of the stage on that little dolly cart all strapped up, and all of a sudden the chains fell off and the mask, and like I came to life and was reanimated.
The shaded rebirths you.
The shaded rebirthed me.
We've been recording, and soon it's on the way, and we will let you know with things about a CD with the shaded on it.
Ooh. One more song to go.
Yep. Still in the mixing process, enjoying that very much. Fine tuning and yeah.
It's a lot more fun recording than people think, as long as you don't make it a chore. Of course, you gotta love music.
Yeah, there's a process.
So are you guys self-recording, or are you going to a studio?
Shout out to Matt.
We went to Kansas City with Matt.
Oh yeah,
Matt
you were
Richards.
telling me that at the show, actually.
Yeah.
We
went to Hope Studios, which Matt does amazing work. He's actually got a song that was just recently nominated for a Grammy. And he's extremely professional. He just makes the process seamless. Makes our job so easy in that he is a musician himself, so he completely understands
all the aspects
exactly
of the role.
He's just not there for the money. I mean, he's got ideas. He makes you create to push you a little bit. Suggestions, everything.
Yeah. He doesn't let it be, and I think that's one thing that.
So then, on top of this, on his side, he's probably got his own social network. So as something's created and you guys are pushing it, he's pushing what you're pushing. Or?
He doesn't get other people's insight. He
No.
just, I think, because again he's a musician, he has so much insight himself, and he's extremely meticulous about making sure that it is true to form. And that's one thing we also said. We don't want it.
He's anxious to get it out there for everybody to hear. But when the time is right, it'll happen. Yeah, he's a awesome cat.
Yeah. Extremely professional.
True. Very cool.
When musicians get with musicians, music happens.
Yeah. And haters don't create. Remember that, listeners. So if you're taking the time to hate, put it down.
Waste of time.
Go make something.
Don't hate if you
Do
can't
something.
relate.
Make memes and support bands or artists. He's over here.
Right.
Dropping bombs. That was a thunder blast. It hit so hard. The sound's just getting to us.
Walking, breathing soundbite is what he is.
Didn't even register. The rest of us.
They're too used to it. It's over for them. They're just like, it's a
when you see us, we're glazed over, so you can't.
Hodgisms. I have Nabsisms, so I can relate. Nabsism.
Definitely don't judge by our reaction.
So you guys are up in the big city and been doing recordings. I think there may be one more in there.
Spend a night in
You
Casey.
still have more time going up there? Or?
No, we're
You're
actually
You're
done.
done with the actual bulk of the recording.
Yep.
Right.
Now it's just tweaking.
It's the back and forth listening.
Right.
He does his thing, we listen again. He does his thing, we listen again, and just give the
Suggestions,
feedback on
yays and nays.
Yep.
Yays and nays.
Very cool.
Did you use auto-tune on my voice? Okay, it sounds good. No.
There was no auto-tuning using.
Dude, whenever I hear the auto-tune and all that, I think of the Adventure Time ones that have been made where he's all singing with his dog, and they does all the echo in his voice.
They can make a pancake.
Yeah.
Did we give him the link for the new one? Because we have one that's all but mastered now.
I was about to say we could play. If we could plug one of our phones in, we could play.
We can't give them the link, but we can.
You want a sneak peek? Are you saying you want a sneak peek? Is that what you're saying?
That's what we can. That's what it's always available.
Is that what's happening?
That's what's happening.
Is that what's happening?
A sneak peek.
Apparently, we had a surprise for you too.
Dude, these guys are like shadows coming at me from four directions right now, so it's kind of bizarre. Like, one of them's over here coming at me at this direction with his information. He's coming at me this way. He's pulling it up on his phone.
We're excited. When you hear it.
Whenever you're ready, it is.
Oh,
We can get to it later, whatever you have planned. We're here, man. We're here.
When you hear it, we'll be excited
It
too.
takes it about 5 seconds before it actually starts playing after you hit play. So.
And then it takes you an additional 30 minutes after the song is done to regain your hearing.
Effectively from Bow Loss.
Let's put this.
Face
Which
ribbon.
side is the speaker on?
Bottom.
This side?
The very bottom, actually.
Oh, down here.
Yep.
Okay, so we just set this right here. It's like it'd be like a bomb device because those are.
It's actually coming out of the bottom, literally.
Yeah. So we'll turn it.
Actually,
did I just hit? What did I just hit?
With how this is set up, take the fireworks out, hit A, and put it in there.
No, it'll turn potty. So if you go like this and put it on speaker.
So,
there you go.
Hopefully not too.
This is awesome. Man, I'm loving the energy in that. Those lyrics, dude, those lyrics are pretty intense too, dude. Oh shit.
I love
it's all
that
right.
song.
It's just a teaser anyway.
Yeah,
so
teaser.
You guys
the
don't
worldwide
get
premiere, but
you guys don't get the high quality. That was off the phone. You want the high quality? Catch them at a show or buy the CD, man.
Coming soon.
It's not gonna break you. I guarantee it.
No, that song was called Nameless. That's actually the first song that we wrote with Ron. So
I'll tell you what will break you, Mitches and bitches. I'll tell you what. This will break you. Being at that backyard bonfire party without their new CD. Yeah. That'll break you.
Better have it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, amazing guys. Thank you for coming again.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
I know now we're down.
Thanks for having us.
Man down, man down.
the song was so scary it scared off the lead singer who wrote the fucking song.
Disappeared. So he has nothing to say about the song. He's not here. He has nothing to say. He walked out.
He's talking to Bob.
Talking to Bob.
He's talking to Bob.
He must be talking to Bob. He's a spy. I just know it.
Well, that's the same Bob that spells his name backwards, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
weird Bob,
that's
right?
the same guy.
That's the same guy. That's the same guy.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
even spell his name the right way, right?
Nope. That bastard.
You can't trust a guy that spells his name frontwards the same way as he spells it backwards.
Yeah, I mean, there's something wrong with that. Isn't that the rule? The demonic names, they have to be the same on both ends. So like, it'd be like Tetatetz or Saphaem. You know,
isn't that the way that
Bob
Stairway to Heaven sounds backwards or purportedly?
your soul. He came back to take our souls. See how that is? He walks out on the song, comes back, and says, "I'm here to take your."
Maybe
soul.
he was considering whether or not he should take our souls. Like what goes
That
into
could have
that
been what he
process.
was debating, and then decided to come back and just chill and try to figure us out a little more.
That song was so spectacular. Nobody else gets your fucking soul.
All mine.
It's all his. Do you feel faithfully molested yet?
So I was trying to absorb the lyrics. What is the song talking about? And I don't know if these guys, how well they could hear on their side, but
yeah,
this is coming soon.
Some of it was jointly written, but the majority of it that's you, Brad. So
he's like, I am in pain and anguish, and I say nothing.
a lot of times,
I am mourning for a burning world.
I can't really describe what it means or where the words come from because just I hear the music or whatever part of it actually triggers the words to run through my head, and I just start writing.
Oh,
And
crazy! I
don't
see.
ever truly remember my emotion or what I was thinking while I was writing them down. It's just
What
they
you
plow themselves
associated
down,
when you
and
first
then we
when you
adjust from
heard
there.
it and you
Right.
listen over and over, and maybe you're missing a verse and you listen more. And you
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
That's a lot of the
Dude,
process.
that's crazy. That's awesome.
We use that same process to write pretty much all of our songs.
Yeah.
Now, we probably covered this in our other interview that you guys do this method. We probably did cover this because I think that's one of the band questions. But that's cool that you're refreshing me on this because I forgot that was. I remember now that was one of the things that made me fall in love with you guys' music to begin with, was the fact that the way you put your shit together, and it's so
organic.
It's so like modern, of like a blend of so many music genres into one thing.
Yeah.
It's like you get a little bit of everything all in one stew.
You know what I think it is like a lot of people as listeners, as fans, as artists, as musicians, or just people that just fucking love music. They'll listen to a song for the first time and they'll hear what they want to hear, and they'll identify with the song the way that they want to identify with the song. So I think like that's a lot of the reason why we try to cultivate how we write songs that way, because we want to put ourselves in that environment. We want the music to speak to us, not the other way around. When you try to force feed, that process, it gets convoluted. So I think that we try, like Joe said, we try to keep it organic.
And different taste in music is a big.
Yeah.
Vice versa. So
Refresh the listeners, because probably some of them never heard our original interview.
That's
awesome. What are you guys into? Ron?
Yeah, I grew up on punk and just really, really old 70s, 80s music. Like Buddy Rich was the original drummer I started watching. And is it wrong?
Man, my mom, that's where I got to go to. Yeah. I was big time. She had the Fleetwood Mac Rumors album, which is...
I love Fleetwood Mac,
Fleetwood
man.
Mac Rumors album was just fucking killer.
Oh, yeah,
So at
Rumors
that
is
time,
an amazing album.
Then I discovered this fucking most kick-ass band that just mesmerized me, and that was a group called Kiss.
Oh,
They were
Kiss.
Destroyer right before the solo.
Yeah, right.
So, I'm playing Rumors.
I was never really a big Kiss fan, but I appreciated Kiss because they had balls for getting on stage with all that makeup.
And you know what? They're still doing it.
Yeah, and they're still doing it, yeah.
Fucking did.
Right.
Came Saul Conquered years ago.
Right.
But, so 2 songs of Fleetwood Mac, flipped it over, jamming out to some Kiss. Mom also has some Donna Summer.
But yeah, and Kiss, I mean, eclectically, man, is like one of the biggest frickin' bands ever, dude.
No, well,
like,
they're
huge
memorabilia, like a
huge influence for a lot of people on many different levels.
They're
you
a
know,
product. I mean, they're Gene Simmons is not in the top fucking 50 best players, bass players of all time by no means. Neither is Paul Stanley. Ace Frehley, don't say because it's Ace Frehley, because it's Kiss, but no. He is total blues. All his shit, his leads, that's all. I mean, Kiss is a blues band like Led Zeppelin.
Right. Right.
But they're a blues band. I mean,
They're like a distorted blues band, right?
Listen to what Ace is really...
Take out this instrument and this instrument. Oh, wow, listen, we're listening to blues music. Oh, this us.
Yes, I mean, and they're still on top of the world. So mine, and then, of course, got into the...
But blues also, though, blues had a huge impact on rock, period. Rock wouldn't be anywhere without
blues and jazz.
Yeah.
Blues and jazz.
That just goes without saying. Which I was talking about the other night with a guest, is that it's funny that everybody freaked out when Cult of Personality was a black guy playing a guitar and singing, and they're like, they're playing rock, and it's a black guy playing a guitar and singing.
His name is Vernon Reid.
Is that his name?
His name is Vernon Reid.
But that's what the whole murmur was, and you're like, dude, like, music came from like blues of black guys.
But like I said, when Cult of Personality came out, which is one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like it was black guys playing guitars. That's where it all came from,
But Living Colour got noticed by Van Halen. Okay.
Right.
But Cult of Personality, when the guitar solo is the most atrocious guitar solo I've ever heard in my life. Besides that one and Neil Young rocking in the free roll.
Right. I love that song. I love that song too.
The song is
pretty long though. It's a little lengthy.
The song is great. The fucking solos are to me, my ears, is pure fucking noise. It is like it's made up on the spot. I got a hangover, and I'm like,
yeah, like
fucking.
I am still fucking moving.
Yeah.
Why are my fingers
I'm still freaking breathing.
Yeah.
You know,
He was like 90 when he made that song, wasn't he?
Yeah, not just go back and YouTube it and listen to both solos. And you guys will agree, like, yeah, that fucking sounds pretty shitty. But, you know, they had their rise band. They've been selling around for a couple years.
They were rock stars.
You know, with the splatter paint look and shit. That was their image with the white with the splatter paint on them and shit.
Well, as it goes, I don't know. I grew up in the 90s and 2000s, so I had all genres in front of me because there was my mom is country, my dad is classic rock, and the fringe classic bands. And then my sisters listened to crazy shit like if you recognize They Might Be Giants.
I love They Might Be Giants.
I do too. They're a spectacular, extremely talented band. And then
what do you think of Cage the Elephant? Those
Cage
guys.
Cage the Elephant is awesome.
Those guys are freaking amazing. I'm just like, dude, this is like, how do I even miss that this is like existing? You know what I mean? It's like, that's just the thing. There are people doing some amazing shit, and you're just like,
I
just found them like a few months ago and went, whoa. It's amazing.
They're kind of like a sleeper band.
And then I look and I'm like, well, they've been
under the radar
around a little while. I'm way behind, like.
Right, Cage the Elephant. There's one song on the radio, and
Cage the Elephant. Yeah, that's it.
What it is now, I can never remember song names, but that song was spectacular, and I loved listening to it. But growing up in the 90s and 2000s, it was like the first songs that got me was one by Rob Zombie, of course, Dragula, Metallica, just like their entire thing. I started listening to a rock station on the radio, and that was my genre. My family had everything else, and I had rock and roll.
They were big.
And I blew Minia speakers at house parties with them. But going up from that, there's Godsmack, System of a Down, Disturbed.
Love Disturbed, man.
Me too.
Seen a couple times.
I actually
never seen him live.
Ozfest 2006. It's fucking spectacular.
I was a diehard ICP fan for like 10 years, whatever.
You see where they got voted the worst rap band?
And I went to their shows.
The sad part.
I went to their shows 5 different times, and I got so wasted and moshed incorrectly in the pit, knocking people out and shit, that I got kicked out every time and never saw them live.
Oh man!
He said incorrectly. Yeah. What's the key word, listeners? Incorrect.
Yeah, I was moshing incorrectly. Yeah, exactly.
You got too fagled.
Oh, no, I was knocking people the fuck out. And then it would be like 4-on-1, and I was just like, freaking, all right, let's go, you know? Like, freaking, it just turned into haywire, you know?
We're hatching.
Dude, at one time, when they threw me out, the security that showed up, I turned around, and there are these 2 guys. I am not shitting you, bro, and I was not tripping where this is not real. These guys were literally like something out of fucking Batman, the animated series. I mean, they were fucking the size of fucking garage doors, tall, like shipping garage doors for a trucking fucking. I mean, these guys were like 6'8" or something. They were like fucking clones. These dudes' shoulders were like frickin' 6 feet apart. It seemed like. I'm like, dude, where the hell? And they're all dressed like secret agents with the earbud in and shit. I'm like,
oh shit.
I'm all painted up. I'm Nabs, you know, and I'm all like. It's like the sneak thief, like, you know, the sneak thief that just got caught, you know, and I'm looking at him with my Nabs paint, and they're looking at me, and they're like, get Bob! They're like, you gotta go. That was the night I ruined, dude, okay, after all those shows that I got thrown out of, right, the 5th year that they came, I managed to contain myself, okay, and didn't go to the mosh pit, but still got wasted. And in the process, walked down the backstage access corridor thinking it was an access to the bathroom, and the fucking door guy's like, yeah, man, like, you've done it. You know, like, you've been thrown out of 4 shows, and Shaggy, and they've seen it all. Like, you know, like, you haven't gotten in trouble. You You've done it. You
Like
know?
he's
like that whole silent, just in a glance thing. You know, like, yeah, man,
you've made
you can go. And like I walk through going, what the fuck? Where's the bathroom? And I get down to the middle of this corridor. It was like a hallway going down underground, which is down behind under the stage and shit. And I get to this intersection, and right as I get to this intersection, I look around, and this is the ICP Wicked Christmas tour. And this door opens, and all of a sudden, all these dwarves come out, and they're all dressed wicked and shit. And I'm just like so fucking flabbergasted. I'm just like, Midgets! And it's like echoing through the corridor like an eardrum out into the studio, out into the crowd. And like, that's when these two fucking super ninjas just, dude, it was like they hit the magic button in the fucking Clown Posse movie. They're like, what, Big Money Hustlers, you know, he hits the button.
Like fucking Willy Wonka's factory,
the fucking
man.
magic ninjas appeared. These guys just were like, and I turn around and like, they were the size of shipping doors. I'm like, whoa. And they're like, you need to go. You're ruining the whole show. I'm like, what? No! You're talking about stuff you shouldn't be talking about. You know, and like, pushed me backward out of the corridor, like up the ramp just by moving toward me. Like it was a moving wall, like something from Magic, you know. I was like, damn, dude, he's pushing all my mobs to the other side of the table. Like, I kept saying, don't touch me, don't touch me. They're like, we're not gonna touch you. And they just kept moving forward. I'm like, thank you. Like their hands were the size of my head, you know what I mean? I'm just looking at these guys going, are they real? Like, they look exactly the fuck alike. Like, and they're
you didn't know how many it was going to take.
What did I smoke earlier?
Right?
Oh my god. Like, I never in my life seen, and they did, they looked like frickin' agents from Batman, you know, how they got the big square shoulders, and they, you know. I was just like, whoa.
No, don't go there.
That's my most bizarre fucking experience I've ever had at a show, is like getting thrown out of ICP by those frickin' bouncers, which I don't know what the fuck they're called. They probably sang about them once. I don't know. I stopped following them years ago. And they don't like me, I guess.
Okay.
You probably have a picture. Don't go in nab space next time and they won't recognize you.
Who cracked my lighter? Crop it up. Baby blue, baby blue.
I only have mine. No, this is dark blue, but you can use it. Of course.
I will tell you, I will sacrifice the lighter to the lighter gods in exchange for you guys being here. Just so that you know that.
We're on the.
I am not tripping on the lighter.
So it's Bob. We blame Bob.
Bob.
Yeah. Damn it, Bob! Don't take the lighter.
Son of a bitch. You let that son of a bitch in here again. I told you.
I'm paying you. You can guard the couch, man. I hate it when my multiple personalities get out of order. So you guys have been recording. You got a CD coming soon. That's right. You guys let me know and I'll link it on my page.
Right on.
On my website.
Definitely.
Not on my Facebook. I'm saying. Did you see my numbers on my freaking website? I got like 1,000 hits this week.
Hey, nice.
That's crazy, dude.
Awesome.
Like, I'm like, 1,000 hits. How is this possible?
You're popular.
Maybe I'm just getting hit by bots. They're trying to attack my website or something.
Spam you.
Yeah.
Some 12-year-old Korean.
Click here.
They have like 20 accounts.
Which is crazy. The service I work through is the free Weebly service, and then I mask it with my domain name.
Yeah.
So it's all free on the back end.
Right.
Like, I'm wanting to open up eventually the member subscription.
Sure.
And like maybe offer discounted show tickets and workout shit with bands.
With that new
See what I'm saying?
syndication on the other,
Right.
that'll definitely be.
Oh yeah, that'd
Oh, yeah.
be tits and balls. Which are two great things that go great together. If you've never tried that, you need to just go to your woman one day and go, you know, I think bucket lists are a great idea. And I made one. One happens to be my balls on your boobs. I just let me cross that off. We can just start there.
You said something.
We can just start there and then see I'm accomplishing something.
Let's say the many bonuses of childbirth.
Are you a milkaholic now? Like all those other bros?
You don't have to milk them.
He's broed out on us, bro. Look out, bro. He's on the nipple milk, bro.
At the formula face.
Formula face.
You
He's
and
a
the
formula
milkman
face
can go
one.
home now.
He's a milkman.
He's the milkman. They call him the milkman.
Go milkman.
That's what happens to become a dad, right, Bradley?
Hey, they get engorged and somebody's got to take
we
it.
all haven't tried it.
I have actually. There was a beer 30 before we were beer 420. There was a beer 30 episode where we had the Punisher. My co-host then was weird, dude, and he would like bring on these fucking weird guests. This guy Punisher was an S&M dude that got paid to torture people that he got hired from on Craigslist. And then on top of that, he sold his wife's breast milk to other people.
Wow.
If they're willing to pay,
So he came on, and then Johnny B. Black chased Kilobite around the studio with this power dildo that was made out of a Sawzall.
Oh, God.
And we got it all on video. It was hilarious. And then we all did Idaria shots of her breast milk. And then 3 of us got ill for like a week, dude. Like, sick. Like, ill sick. And, I was like, dude, I'm never drinking that fucking shit again.
At least not hers.
Yeah, strange woman. That's what I'm saying. You know, like, this is a message to you kids and parents. Don't be buying strange breast milk and feeding it to your kids. And kids, don't drink strange breast milk. I'm just saying.
It's like the yellow snow. We're coming on the season. Don't drink strange breast milk. Don't eat the yellow snow.
Don't eat the yellow snow unless you're into that sort of thing.
If you spilled your lemonade and you know what it is, why not?
Well, have the yellow snow. Dude, you just came up with a great marketing idea. You could approach like ice cream shops and go, hey, we could make this yellow snow gag freaking cone for $1 or $2. Give me 25 cents.
Kids scooping yellow.
Yeah. They're all like,
they eat the yellow snow.
I want the yellow snow cone. Don't eat the yellow snow. I want the yellow snow cone.
It's got a wang to it.
They tell you it's not good, but I don't see what's wrong. And once in a while, I'm lucky I find some in yards on my way home from school.
Sometimes I make my own.
It's awesome.
Wow.
Sometimes I let other people make it for
Oh, that's
me.
what we should call our first album, Yellow Snow.
Yellow Snow.
Yellow
Right.
Snow. You heard the joke about the signing their name in the sand?
Yellow East Snow Pea.
No, the guy, the one father approaches the other father and he's like, hey, caught your kid signing his name in piss on the beach. And he's like, yeah, we're fucking guys. You've never done that? He's like, yeah, it's in my daughter's handwriting. That's the drum roll. A little delayed. I'm not on the horn, man. I don't feel pressured right now. Should we play an audio track we've got?
Yeah.
You guys ready for some music? We'll play a music track. We'll be right back and talk to him some more and not pressure him. We got plenty of time. We'll be right back.
420.
Can I see? I can't see! I can't see! Are you as blind as I am without glasses? Yeah, you are. You've told me that.
No.
He's like, no, I can see that.
I can still read it, but that's
Like,
mostly
you can
because I
see
read
better
it
than
before
I
I remember
can.
what it says. But still.
All right, here is Atrophy. We'll be right back again. Wow. What? What? Go!
you might listen to those other stupid shows with their little infomercials, like, well, we'll just say talk radio, where they say, buy silver, gold, blah, blah, blah. Don't buy silver, gold, or stockpile worthless paper capital. Grow a garden. Stockpile food. Have a survival kit. It's a long walk to the woods, my friend. If you want to barter and trade after the shit hits the fan, well, the thing you want to stockpile is tobacco, booze, guns, weed, women, antibiotics, and meds. You'll go much further with that shit.
You're listening to Beer 420.
This is Backhand Studios public service announcement.
Wake the fuck up!
I want it back to motherfucking back. That's what I said. Back to back. And the second song wasn't the actual second song, it was the and then you got another second song. So you actually got two songs in one excerpt. 10th.
You got the tip of the first song, but then it pulled out and gave you a much bigger song.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly.
Warning.
Warning, Beer 420 is 18 and up. Tuning in and sharing our material is welcome and officially makes you a torch carrier.
Now, if you slap folks that have bad things to say about us, then you're a real backhander.
Warning, Bear 420 can cause job termination, thinking outside the box, falling head over heels for conspiracy and spiritualist ideals.
Ben, playing one-way path toward alien liberation. A brainwashing mash of everything your mother warned you about, all in one show.
Find out more at www.backhandstudios.org.
Facebook. Hey!
Oh!
Hey! We're back on.
Hi.
And I was just saying, if you need religion not to be greedy and stingy and have a reason not to be that way, then, I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah. It's not an issue of religion.
It's kind of unnecessary that you need religion as an excuse to treat people like you would want to be treated, but
if it works, it's an issue of morals.
Harm not, less, self-defense, that kind of thing.
I saw a picture yesterday on Facebook, and it had a grave, 6-foot grave dug, it said poor man. Had another grave next to it, rich man. Both the same.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that's fucking.
That's
hey,
prophetic.
I get that.
There's your album cover.
You know what I mean?
You're like,
yeah, that's right. In the end, we're all going right there.
Rich man, poor man.
Put that on the insert.
Well, some of the motherfuckers have really nice headstones now.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Bradley, you have a really nice headstone.
Yeah.
You have a nice headstone, Bradley.
I was just thinking that.
His headstone is nice. Do you have a mausoleum, Brad?
It's going to be the Taj Mahal.
Are you buried in the mausoleum? It's going to be the size of the Taj Mahal.
My grave is going to be the Taj Mahal.
Man, you guys are the ones that are going to be like Metalocalypse in the end. I see it right now.
I don't get what's going on. I don't get what's going on here.
Like fans are burning outside. You're like,
man, life sucks, man.
Like these guys are, they're way removed, man. They're freaking. They don't realize their ship runs on human flesh.
What song are we playing next? They're not worried about the particulars.
Throw another body in.
Sounds like a hell of a show.
Yeah, it's Metalocalypse. Dude, that show is pretty fucked up, honestly.
It'll never know.
Like, I've seen shows where they're playing, and like all of a sudden these blades and shit just come down on it. It's like watching Super Jail. You're like, why are they killing all the fans? Where do the fans keep coming from? You're like, Robert got slaughtered at the last show. I gotta go. He never came back. His soul joined the force of Metalocalypse.
I have his ear in a box at home.
I lost an arm and 3 legs.
Right? You're just like, what? Where do the fans keep coming from? Like every show, they have another billion fans that are just getting mowed down by devices. They're like burning in the crowd as they're listening to music.
Exactly.
Like, dude, this is like Super Jail. It's fucking crazy. Have you guys ever seen Super Jail? Oh
Super
my
Jail
god. That show is so graphically mind-fucking.
Who needs drugs? Watch Super Jail.
Yeah, dude. Like, you watch Super Jail. Jail, like prison.
Oh, okay.
Jail.
AIL.
Super Jail, Adult
Super
Swim.
Jail.
That shit'll... You will have... You
oh
don't
my
need
god.
drugs, literally.
You don't need
crazy.
drugs, dude. The images will literally mess you up.
But it's like Metalocalypse. Like,
It is.
It doesn't...
Like,
to a certain
so much
degree, it doesn't make
carnage,
sense.
so
Yeah,
much,
just
like, it's just carnage.
twisted, very twisted view of a lot of
things. Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ren and Stimpy were hilarious.
The nose goblins underneath the piano bench where he kept his boogers. He called them nose goblins. When they do that,
Nose
the real graphic with the hairs and the lint.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I used to love Ren and Stimpy, man.
For kids, it's horrifying. Oh, my God.
And, like, they zoom that picture in, and you're like,
I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, it's hilarious.
That was like the beginning of them starting to do the break
stuff.
out.
Right, the gross stuff.
Geared
And then
towards
get into
adults
the,
almost.
the Brothers Grunt is the one where there's lots of weird gore because they were like some kind of Morpheus creatures, so you could cut them up and they would just morph into other ones, and they were just constantly cutting these guys up. And I'm like, dude, why are these guys even bothering? Keep getting cut up.
This one is extremely well endowed. Let's put him in porn.
Welcome to MTV 20 years ago. You know, we were talking about that. I've been talking about that with friends, is that MTV just kind of just Dude, now there is no music television. Really.
It's all real. It's been reality for the last 10 years.
Yeah. So why hasn't someone come into that Vorpal hole and started releasing video music channel again? I don't get it.
Watch them in the wild and rabies.
I remember they were doing
dirty
it.
and
But why isn't
dangerous
someone else
area
doing
of
it?
New Jersey.
They play all on Saturday night.
The networks won't take it.
I don't think that you depend on music videos anymore to sell records.
Well,
I think the market's changed.
Well,
I think
there's the Vimeo. There's the Vimeo channel, which is pretty much where all the music.
More people listen to lyrics music videos on YouTube
as music consumers.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
people digest things differently though as music consumers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Versus where they did 20, even 10 years ago.
I appreciate a good video.
With
Actually,
me
too.
I'm still there.
I'll look it up if I like
Yeah.
the song. I'll always go to YouTube. I mean, that's where it's at, man.
Check out our video, by the way, on Reverb Nation for Atrophy.
Yeah.
Cheap plug.
The process has changed. The dynamic has changed.
There's an atrophy video.
There actually is Atrophy. Yeah,
it's pretty bloody.
I made an Atrophy video.
You had it the same time you
on the same time that we released it. I spent about 18 hours in a box just editing the shit out of different stuff, putting together a video for it.
You went balls to the wall.
Yeah. There is a video for Fanatic also, but unfortunately it's on a hard drive that has since crashed.
Lost to the hard drive guys.
Yeah.
I do have a question for everyone on like karaoke, letting karaoke use like YouTube videos to do the karaoke. Some places
they have apps for that.
Some places have
We got an app for that.
For that stuff.
You need to scratch your ass in the middle of the night. We got an app for that. Dude, where did I hear that? I heard a We Got an App for That skit recently. Oh, Portlandia. Portlandia. Yeah. That's a pretty good show. But you were saying, Ron, sorry.
I forgot.
It's gone now.
Gone now. It's like it's gone. I listened to an interview with this artist on NPR, and during their I forget who it was. People who heard the segment will maybe know. Anyway, it was about this artist, and they're reviewing over like how she creates stuff, and and she said that she didn't really start grasping or creating like legitimate like original stuff out of the like I am learning how to do this mold until she grasped the concept that the thought, the idea, the whatever was a fleeting moment. Right. So you have that moment, that inspiration, and the way that she coped with it, not to stress out, because a lot of artists stress out if they can't get their ideas down, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. She just let the shit go.
Yeah.
Her thought was, the idea came to me. If it's important to me, I'm going to put it on paper right now in some degree. So it's mine. So I've got the idea. If it's not something that's that important to me and it goes away and I lose it, the idea, which that happens to me all the time, then it obviously wasn't that important and someone else somewhere else is being offered the job. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's how she perceived, and I'm like, wow, that is like, whoa, there's like idea fairies like flying around. You got the answer? You gonna write it down? Huh? Are you? No? All right, see you, buddy. See you.
I don't remember where I heard it at. I feel like it was something in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but the idea that inspiration is literally its own separate particle that randomly hits people when they're having a thought, and it expands that thought almost infinitely, and that's what creates inspiration.
Ooh, is that Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I think so. In one of the the fourth or fifth book of the trilogy. It's spectacular. Get the entire Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I can't remember the author's name.
Series,
but that doesn't matter.
There is a trilogy. Most people
forget
just know
the freaking movie. The movie can burn in hell because it makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, the movie did like CGI and then part out.
There was nothing.
They parted out too much of the story.
Yeah, you could.
So you really were missing the meat and potatoes of the connection of the whole damn thing.
There's too much of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
If you read the book and then you watch the movie, you're like,
what?
Where the fuck's the meat and potatoes?
Exactly.
Where's the meat? Where's the potatoes?
Something's missing.
Where's the fucking meat? Where's the potatoes?
Can't have any pudding until you ate your meat.
You ain't got no goddamn meat and potatoes? I'm fucking out of here.
Are you Irish?
Going to my cousin's house, huh?
Get some cabbage.
Eat some goddamn wrapped goddamn cabbage fingers.
Wrapped cabbage fingers. That actually sounds interesting.
Oh, stuffed cabbage is awesome, dude.
I
call them cabbage fingers because, like, if you use the baby cabbages, the leaves are small, and you roll the meat in it, and then you cook them like that. And then, dude, it's like eating an egg roll or something. I'm not a real egg roll fan, but if you do that with the cabbage leaves, you can do anything. You can put meat and cheese in there, whatever.
Oh, yeah. That sounds delicious.
It's kind of like instead of using bread, it's actually better for you. It's not just a filler.
Yeah. You can use leaves for many things.
And the cabbage, which a lot of people don't realize, will absorb the flavor of whatever you put in it.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, like a sponge.
That's good to know.
Yeah. And you've been listening to Nabs' cooking segment. Let's move on to the next thing. Thank you, Shaded, for sitting in on the cooking segment. I appreciate it. You're welcome. You guys are amazing. So do any of you homebrew? No? Well, we may talk about that on the next show. Tune in.
I homebrew, but it's not edible.
Oh! We need to hear Here.
And
we are not being monitored by the NSA. Anyway, yeah, man, we need to do, can you guys sit through the pokes list? I'm sure you can. You've done it. I'm sure you've done it.
Poke some people?
Pokes, yeah. How the Pokers works is you find me, Stephen Ravenfeller, on Facebook, the actual profile, not the artist page. Obviously, you can't poke an artist page. Go find my profile, Stephen Ravenfeller. I don't care if you're male or not. You can poke me. I'll shout your name out on air. If you're male, I may plug a joke.
Poke him. Poke me.
Anyway, so what I do is I go through the pokes, I poke them back, I read out their name, and when I get to the bottom of the list, the first one to poke me back wins Poke Back Champion of the Week. It was funny because the last time I did this, which was 2 weeks ago, I didn't do it last weekend, so 2 weeks ago, I did a pokes list, and Risk from Titan poked me. And I had an off-air conversation with him, he's like,
anytime people poke you, you make fag jokes about them.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, well, but I'm just joking around, man. I'm just having fun. I'm like, feel
really
free to
a
poke
faggot.
me, Risk. I'm not gonna pull fag.
Maybe we can sweeten the pot here. Poke Champion gets a free ticket to our show on the 14th of the Outland.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Can we have some fun with this? Two free tickets?
Two tickets. Speed.
I
I
want two. Yeah.
So the Speed Poker
The
Champion.
Speed Poker Champion will get 2 free tickets to our show at the Outland the 14th of next month. November 14th.
November 14th.
November 14th.
So there you have it. The Shaded just offered a pair of tickets to the winner of the Speed Poke of the day. And just so you know, Risk wasn't in my poke list. He just poked me when he knew that all of them had been poked, and then he poked me first, like, as soon as he heard me say it. And that does count. You don't have to be in my poke list to be the Poke Back Champion. You just got to be the one to poke first.
I feel like somebody's already listening.
Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna read through the list, and you gotta wait until I'm completely done
Thank
with the
you,
list.
Shirley. If you're listening.
You gotta completely listen to the list and wait until I'm done oh my god, the list got big.
Oh.
There we go. Shit.
We're about to ream you.
You gotta completely wait for the list to be done and everyone shout it out before you can poke back to be Steve Back Poker Champion. Blah, blah, blah.
Get some
tickets.
Okay.
First one, Shirley McMullen, poke back. Second, Whitney Painter, poke back. Valerie Patterson, poke back. Mary Samuel, poke back. It's still weird, Mom.
Thank you, ladies.
Victoria Young, poke back. Amy Johnson, poke back.
We love you too.
Marlene Molisi, poke back.
Woofy.
Melinda Marino, poke back. You hear any of your wives or girlfriends in here? Okay.
Nope.
Crystal Fern, poke back. Jenna Dougherty, poke back. Miss your face. Walda Henson, poke back.
Love the tie.
Tanya Jablonski, poke back. Hey, I even said that good. See, I got all ethnicities in here.
Jablonski.
Lisa Masters Smith, poke back. Roberta Moore, poke back.
I like the third name.
Barbara Jean Ryan, poke back. Nita Drysdale, poke back. Amy Gagnon, poke back. Rich Fromtiden, there you are, buddy.
Yeah.
Poke back and poke back to Beth Goodall. That is all the poke backs of this poking. And if you are the Speed Poke champion today, which we're waiting for, drum roll, you get a pair of tickets to your show.
We need a quickie.
And they're like, we need a quickie. We need a quickie. We need a quickie now.
Claim your tickets.
Claim your tickets. Ooh. We're still waiting. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's not there. It's there. It's there. Oh, it's Shirley McMullen.
Shirley.
Congratulations,
Oh, man.
Shirley, being the Speed Poke back champion of the week.
Now we have to message her.
Actually, 2 weeks.
Go, Shirley.
Good job, Shirley.
I knew it was going to happen.
I'm glad it's you, sweetheart.
Thank you, Shirley.
And I was fast.
That was a good quickie, Shirley. Thank you.
Yeah, that was. Thanks for the poke, Shirley. Thank you. Thank you for the poke.
Now we have to message her and let her know about her ticket.
Yeah, message her, let her know. So we say, friends of the bands or the fans of the fans of the bands are not eligible for tickets. That's not true, Shirley.
Please find us, Shirley.
Thank you for
Facebook.
participating.
You
Anybody
became
can poke.
You became a friend when you poked us.
Find us on Facebook, Shirley.
Thank you, Shirley. There's your set of tickets, Shirley.
And if Shirley does not want the tickets for whatever reason, we'll get the next poke back person and they can make use of them. See what I'm saying? If she can't go, she can't.
Most definitely.
So that way there's a...
But you have over a month, Shirley.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
So do what you need to.
we want you to be able to come.
Yes. We want you to be able to come.
Twice.
You seem enthusiastic.
3 times, maybe.
No, we're
3
going for
times,
4.
baby. Yeah, 3 times today. 3 times.
Get the whole team in on it. 4 times.
Love me 3 times, girl.
I'll go with twice.
Love me 2 times.
No, not doing it.
Love me twice today.
Steve, if I go twice, I don't have to cut afterwards. I can go right to sleep.
Put my pants on, walk out the door.
He's like, I go
it's
twice.
at home. Never mind.
Man, I'm good to do whatever the hell I want. I'm gonna raid the freezer and take a nap.
If I go twice and she doesn't pass out, I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna blame this segment on Bob.
It's definitely all Bob. Damn it,
This is
Bob.
definitely a Bob segment.
What are you doing to us, Bob?
Thank you, Bob, for messing with the adult filter.
Yeah.
Bob, please come to the front. Bob, you got that? Those restraints you
Bob,
guys
Bob,
used
Bob.
on me. We'll just put Bob on the restraint set. You
Bob
got.
Abraham.
Terrible.
Yeah, we'll wheel Bob away in the restraints.
Bob, you're going to be Hannibal Lecter. I hope you haven't eaten anyone recently.
I hope he hasn't eaten anyone. You know, if I was crazy, I would bite people too. You know, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know?
I'm crazy.
I'm like, I'm crazy, bitch. I'll fucking bite your nose off. I'll bite your nose off.
You have to instantaneously respect the person that's daring enough to bite.
Do you guys watch Walking Dead?
Yeah, I agree with that.
You remember when they're about to rape his son and all that shit? And they're like, sorry, spoilers.
Yep.
Yeah, Nick.
Let me get your jugular real quick.
And he just, everything was stacked against him. And the only thing he had was to take the chance of biting him in the neck, and that's what he did.
I
He
do
just
the same
ripped
thing.
another living man's jugular out of his neck, which instantly zombified him almost. I mean, that was like, dude, that was, god damn, dude. That was a scene to see.
I have to see it now.
Just, dude, it was, oh my god. And that whole scene, the way it built up, and you knew those guys are opportunists. They're about to take whatever they could get. And you're just like, oh
But they didn't know who they were fucking with.
They really didn't, dude.
The lesson here is, know
didn't.
thine enemy.
You do not know who you're fucking with. You're already a dead man when you meet.
Absolutely.
Is what is happening. And that is something that I'm seeing sequentially with Rick. And I'm not going to do any more spoilers.
It's coming back though. It's when is it? It's back on air. I don't work for AMC or anything.
Yeah, we don't have cable, so we're gonna have to wait a whole year to see the new release.
Yeah.
But we just finished watching the last one that
Me too.
finished.
I finished it a couple days
I
ago.
watched it on Netflix.
Yep.
But
It's good.
they shouldn't have an agreement like that.
I have to watch it.
You get what I'm saying? The release agreement for
Oh, yeah, they have to. Yeah, they have to
AMC or whatever. They shouldn't have that agreement. It should be like, okay, you get first airing, you got dibs, da da da.
Right.
But we should, to keep ourselves viral on our merchandise, we need to continue feeding this to our because now there's a huge I don't want cable movement.
Yeah.
And I'm part of it. I don't have cable.
I have basic. I have 5 channels.
I have AT&T, and anything I need, I get on.
to get into that.
I've got Uverse.
That's what I'll get next. Yeah.
And it's basically like a cable hookup, you know.
Mhm.
I mean,
You're not happy with it?
I mean, it's not bad. It's just they throttle my freaking router, so I'm on a moderate NAT. So if I'm gaming COD, it looks like people are cheating because my NAT's throttled.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have an unblocked, that's part of the security control mechanism in the router.
Mm-hmm.
They have those security protocols, and it's proprietary hardware. So you can't really go in there and change any of that. You can change, dude, nearly every fucking thing about that router. You can port it, but unlocking the NAT for gaming, live stream gaming, like I should be having full bars on Uverse, on Call of Duty. I shouldn't have guys spit screening me and shooting me, and I'm not even getting hit markers because they're not standing there.
Right. I would kill someone.
Oh, dude, it pisses me the fuck off. I will tell you. I get so pissed off when the screen starts jumping, and I'm thinking they're hacking. Some of them are.
Yeah, some are.
Yeah.
Dude, I've trapped guys on video. You know how they have the replay cam? I've saved videos. I got one I can show you right now. You flip through all the characters on the enemy team.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why I knew that I caught it on video, because you can record any of those. I caught it on video as proof. I've got fucking proof that there's cheaters and they're not. I mean, that's not fair to me who paid a game to play against people.
Yeah. No, there's guys.
I flipped through all the characters on the enemy side, trying to figure out where the glitch was coming from. What was happening was, I'm spawning in. There's nobody in sight, dude. I'm in a zone. We're playing, I forget the name of the map, but it's the one with the stone monuments and the little things, and you got the buildings between, and the kitchen, and the money room. And then the back basketball courts, I forget the name, and the swimming pool on the front side. Anyway, I'm on this map, and I'm in clear view of any enemy that could possibly shoot me as I spawn in. And it's just like, and I'm like, and then it does the kill cam, and it flashes to this guy that is way over at the basketball courts. And I'm like,
sniper.
What the
He was
But he didn't snipe, dude. He just shot through. There's like a wall, an outbuilding for the pool house. There's a 2-story building in between me and where I'm spawning in. Another wall, a parking garage.
He's got the ricochet, yo.
And this guy is like bouncing bullets off the walls through mid-space. No, I'm watching the bullets, and it's going up from him into the air and coming down on me like a mortar round. Through the roof of the parking garage and killing me. And he does it over and over again. And then I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. And I spawn it because I'm a champ, dude. I read all kinds of anti-hack forums and shit. I am a hack-killing motherfucker, dude. I make hackers log off. I'm not kidding.
He's killing me.
That's like, dude, if I find out there's a hacker in the lobby, I'll report him because I love bricking Xboxes. I love it. It gets me off. When I see red lights in the frickin' just played with, Bob the Sponge Dipper, controller red, last online, nothing, just offline. I'm like, another Xbox brick. That's what you get for cheating, faggot. You don't want to you can't play the game, don't play it.
Find the game you're good at.
So, anyway, with all that hardcore shit, I caught that guy on video, and I didn't believe how fucking intense that shit was. This guy had a whole control panel, like a whole GUI, general user interface, on top of his Call of Duty screen. And he's just like picking God mode, flight, and like all of a sudden everyone start flying around the fucking. I'm like,
what the fuck?
This is some fucked up shit. And then I researched it, and it's a Linux hack.
There's kids that mod the controllers all day too. That's
so
something I see all the time.
So I see that, you know, maybe kids are nerding on that, and the hack is the new generation because we got to hack the anti-hackers, and there is an industry there, but that should be a different type of platform that they're doing that shit on.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
don't taint the competitive spirit, man.
hey,
Come
you're
on.
a hacker, you're a modder.
Yeah,
Here,
man.
we've got our own server for hacker modders.
Exactly, yeah.
And you guys can show off what you built and made and
There's
over here.
There's a whole market.
And then kids can come over here and fly and do bouncy games in your
They don't
map.
give a shit. They want to show that off to the people. They're trolling half the time with the hacking shit just to piss people off because they know they're gonna be the best in that round because of course their bullets can go through walls. They're doing it not for points or anything. They're doing it for shits and giggles.
But I think you're right, Nabs. I think there's a whole market there. I think if they found a way to
It's always been that
channel it into that market.
Yeah, there's some platforms coming out now that are like that.
Yeah.
Like one my son plays, I think it's called Roblox. It's all open code.
Oh, really?
So you can like, if you're a nerd like that, you can code your own freaking Roblox like realm. Charge people even to go in there and play around in your bouncy room, whatever you created. You know, and if it's popular, you're making money. You just made a freaking
game, essentially.
You made a mod of a game that is in a list of lobbies of mods for that game. They allow it. You know, there's like basic Roblox. You go in and they have standards. There's like quests and it's all like medieval, but like Minecraft, but with bigger blocks and it's more kid friendly.
They look like Legos.
And then,
Is that the ones that look like Legos? Roblox. It's kind of like real.
Yeah,
Like
well, it's not Roblox. It's
Is it the one that has the big dancing dragon in the commercial thing
I don't
for
know
it?
about that. Roblox, I know.
Oh, dude, I may be
Legos.
saying it wrong because I know what you're talking about.
They look
Roblox
like
is a
Legos.
big
They look like
Lego
Legos,
thing.
like
It's a big
roots in there,
Roblox.
Atari 2600.
Yeah, this is. It sounds like Roblox. It's Glowbots. Maybe it is Roblox. Maybe it is. Maybe it's their online version of their, material shit.
Could be.
I don't know, but my 8-year-old plays it, and like that's the thing. He's like into like checking out other players' mods.
Yeah.
And he's like at 8 years old coding. I'm like, dude, you're 8.
That's awesome.
Coding.
That's the
What are
generation.
you doing? Like I wasn't even.
Yeah.
I was coding at the Commodore era, you know what I mean? So that, but I was 16, I'm coding on the Commodore, making games
You
and
had
shit.
to, that's
That's what I had. Back when all my game data that I was building was saved onto a cassette tape.
Yep.
It was crazy, dude. It sounded like a baud modem transferring data. It was all like. You're just like, dude, this is some slow ass shit. Another 30 minutes of crunching this data here on this data tape.
I'll tell you what.
And then I can go home.
One of my stories is I remember being like probably just like in the mid 70s, living outside of Crane. My dad was a truck driver, so he'd be gone for like 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah, right.
Across country.
Right.
He'd always bring back shit from different states. Like, oh, this is cool. We're pulled down.
Right.
So he brought home one day, and it was a Pong console.
Pong console, yeah.
Pong is the Black
Pong is
Sabbath.
some of the, dude.
It is the Black Sabbath.
It is the Black Sabbath. It is the Black Sabbath of the entire game industry.
You had two options. It was TV tennis.
Yeah,
You
right.
could go long pong
or short, right.
Paddles.
Right.
Paddles.
It was basically digital ping pong.
No, not Atari. Atari was like 30 years way after.
No, Atari was after.
Oh yeah, way after. It was like multiple generations. Coleco was next, I think. Coleco.
Yeah, but they come out that my dad brought that shit in from the truck over the road, and he brought it in. It's me, my brother, and sister were like, "Holy crap! Nobody in this town's got this." And it was just a dial, up and down, just a dial. You go long paddle, short paddle.
We had one.
That's all you had.
We actually had
dial.
Yep. We actually had one,
and it was the shit.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. And it was so basic too.
Black and white.
Like, so basic, amazing, dude. It was hours of fun.
First of its kind. It's awesome. And shit, bam, it just came out.
But then Coleco, they came out and they had like slews and slews.
ColecoVision.
Yeah.
ColecoVision.
ColecoVision.
Yep.
And they came from the stand-up game industry, and they boosted that too. So yeah, the gaming. So that was our gaming segment again with the Shaded.
Yeah. Thank you for being here with Backhand Studios gaming segment.
We've had a cooking segment. We've had a gaming segment. That's,
Yeah,
that's what you get with us. We're very well versed in
we're
vast
When it gets
vast
past,
catalog.
when it gets past 10 o'clock, is there a lesbian section?
No.
Damn.
No lesbian section.
Sorry, Rabbit.
No Skinamax.
All lesbians to the rear. Nobody else poked us. It was just Shirley. Nobody.
Shirley wants those damn.
Nobody loves us.
Shirley, we look at those.
Thank you, Shirley.
She's a real winner.
Yeah, man.
I hope you're actually listening.
We're down to 1 hour 19 minutes to our show, and
you want to hear some jams?
Yeah.
Should we get set up? Maybe
I was just thinking.
We can bullshit and fill some space while they get their shit set up.
Let's see what Shirley's saying. Yay in the chat, and she
Yay,
said
Shirley, yeah.
she will come.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
you. That's
so,
awesome.
there we go.
That's awesome. Thank you, Shirley. We love you already.
Facebook shade out. Shout out. Shade out.
Big shout out to Shirley McMullen.
Shout out
winner of the tickets.
to Shirley from the Shaded.
The ticket.
You will get 2 tickets.
Check us out on Facebook.
Find a friend or significant other, maybe children, who knows.
Your call.
Facebook.com/shaded.
Your grandparents, if they're into that
Then you really have to check out the video for Atrophy. You've never seen it.
No.
Oh man,
it's awesome.
It's bloody.
I have not seen.
We should. Yeah.
I saw it before I met these fuckers.
We'll have to do that during a break. Let's talk about it.
We're dark. Even O.D. Bridges said we got dark.
And you said it's on YouTube, right?
It's actually on ReverbNation.com.
Oh, it's on Reverb.
Yep.
Your video's on Reverb?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Crazy.
I have a disclaimer.
Oh, that's right. They do have a. That's right. I forgot. They do have that function. I've never used that. That's a good idea, actually.
I can nab another one off your nabs.
Yeah. That's interesting. So your video is on your ReverbNation.com/theshaded page.
Indeed. Number 1 in
Ranked
Springfield.
number 1 in Springfield.
The most talked about band in the entire town is right here with us, you sons of bitches and mitches.
You know what I have to think? Every time we speak of a band, I can only imagine that at some point the bands that have played with us and have heard of us from us playing live think of us. So every time we think of a band, at least 2 other bands think of us randomly.
That's pretty cool.
That's how I like to think of it.
That's cool.
Jam, there's some really talented people.
Yeah,
we're really thankful for sharing the stage with them.
That's for sure.
It's been really cool. It's a really rich scene. There's a lot of collaboration between artists. It makes it easy.
Big shout out to our guys from Ready the Monument. Can't wait to jam with them.
Oh yeah.
And Pillbox coming up this Saturday.
Yep, this Saturday, Nathan Pease.
Who's ready to rock? We are.
Nice, man.
We're excited.
I've got some Ready the Monument, actually.
Awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah, let's listen to some of them for a little while. Because Ready the Monument, you know. Randomly out of nowhere they're listening just for shits and giggles.
Again, that was Ready the Monument. That's a taste of what's gonna be there outside of the shaded.
Oh, yeah.
So you know.
Give the props.
You got kind of a feel, you know. Pretty intense group. Yeah. You were saying Alice in Chains
Stone Temple
Pilots-ish rock metal twist.
At least that's what I got out of that song.
Right, that song. But yeah, they've got variety of flavors. Are you guys feeling crowded or crowded in? I can move some of these chairs out of here.
Jagger.
I can move some of these chairs.
No, I think we're good.
Nope. Are you just gonna sit and see? We can have. Or do you want the mic? Hold it. Or you want the mic to hold it?
That shouldn't be necessary. I should be able to sing it from here and be alright.
No, yours is one on the left. Isn't it? No, yours is one on the right.
What's on the left right here?
We're about to do an audio check. Hot lips to the front.
Switch them around, Josh.
He's like, I'm already here.
No. Okay. Other end.
Zach, what? I don't want you to check. I'm going to check and see what the levels look like here, and then you tell us what it sounds like in there, and I know it's a 30-second delay, so you guys make noise at 30 seconds at a time.
There you go.
Alright. Make noise.
I have to question whoever
make sounds 30 seconds at a time, just so we...
Well, listen and you will enjoy the randomness.
Okay, go check that without me changing anything.
Turn your main one down. Okay, I'll turn it up just a
put a mic on that chair so we get the drums or
on the one on the right.
Because we could probably put the mic facing towards the wall and it would pick up all of them because his bass is coming up.
Just put it out there.
Okay. Me and you're even now in the.
It's a little higher.
Like Kenny is feeding back a little bit.
Okay, let's try.
Wait, Joe, we might be able to move the microphone. Move that chair so it's in front of your
volume watch, not mix. Volume watch. Once he starts.
Hold on.
Even just.
Ron.
Sure.
Never mind.
Whoa.
Ron, fiddle that chair so that it's facing towards the wall. So it's right up against the blanket cover chest. Right up against this. And then mic facing the wall. Yeah. That should pick up pretty much all of the other wall. There we go.
I'm unplugging that just to get this a little more space. I got that facing that way. Yep. Okay. We didn't shut the, okay. Ha! We're trying to get the sound right. How's that sound, Hot Lips? Come on, man. Do some snaps on your drum over there. Okay. 30 seconds. Right, we want to hear. She's like, yeah, that sounds good. It's not muffled out. She said it was Tin Canny earlier, so we tried to manipulate.
That was before the drums too.
Right.
Make it work right. Well, which one are we doing first?
Oh, could you grab the malt out of that mini
Oh, goodness.
I'm gonna give you boys a drink of this here malt. It is a malt.
What you think.
It is a beer. It is a malt. It is a malt beer. However,
it's only 28 proof.
It's 28 proof.
It's not moonshine like
28 proof beer.
It's lemonade flavor.
It may taste like lemonade. Bear with me.
Yum.
You don't like lemonade, you ain't American.
Murder. Look, yeah.
Oh my god, I haven't had the lemonade one. That is amazing.
There's a few other flavors.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, like the pumpkin. I do not recommend the pumpkin or the peach.
I would love the watermelon. Oh,
That's pretty good.
we need like separate cups for this shit.
Now the peach tastes like apricot in my opinion. Which I don't mind apricot juice. I used to drink it, but try that. That's amazing.
Thoughts?
How's it sound?
So a little on the high end. I don't understand.
What if we move this back?
Maybe twist that.
High end. Not that much.
Oh, catch up that back wall though.
I think it's how hard to make stuff. I was noticing that before when it was playing. It won't pick up the low end really well, but it'll pick up the high end really well on the bass.
We're just trying to figure out where the cuts are going to sound. Oh, you can mix. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Listen to him, damn it.
Yeah, I can only, it's weird. It's like I can get the guitar, the higher end, and then the rest of it is just this weird tonage.
Maybe this guy.
I really don't know how to explain it, but it's all a little high pitched.
Fuck my phone, it's got an outer box. Get it this way. That way it's going to pick up the guitar with the cone that's going this way. So as it goes that way, that's directly at the guitar. So with the cone, like so.
Cone is like,
yeah. So
Okay.
depending on
All right, yeah,
how
right,
smooth
hey.
they make the cone. For this mic,
it's a narrow.
We got there. What's the one next to the
go like
chorus?
that, that'll
Let's start from the left. Okay.
But see, that's what.
Okay, where's
Josh
the
face that
where's
way,
the low
that
at?
should pick up yours and both of theirs.
Is it all the way to 10 or where's it at?
It's in the middle.
Okay, it's in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I just took you down before your turn.
Okay. Now what's the one next to it?
Hi, man.
Go ahead and talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, maybe just cutting down the volume intensity a little bit. Instead of, so it's not echoing.
Alright.
Maybe that's what's causing it.
Why don't you play drums on?
I'm going to play drums on this one.
That's
Okay, alright. Try now.
Got my audio settings on my mic down, so is that better?
It's better. It's still a little kind of high pitched, but it's a lot better than it was.
Apocalypse just said he added the show to the Spreaker Tavern. So we've just been added to the Spreaker Tavern at facebook.com/group/1416075. 141607551536888.
Forward dash.
Anyway, do a search for the Spreaker Tavern and you'll find us on.
That's awesome. Thank you, Apocalypse.
Yeah, no, I think we're. Could you hear him singing? You can hear him singing.
Yeah.
You can hear him.
I can hear both of them.
Do a drum
it's
test.
A little
I think you did.
High, but
Huh? Oh, on this one. But it don't matter. I think even the drums will pick up now with everything. So I don't know.
They'll be gentle.
So maybe
Yeah, okay.
I
was gonna say we're just playing
Should
like.
I turn my volume up? Is that what you're saying, or is it
coffee
house?
it's almost like it's too loud. It's that high where it's
My volume is
Don't
too
let
loud.
vocals get
Yeah.
too loud. Just,
Let's
keep it-
try this.
Then coffee.
Okay, that's what it works.
You couldn't hear me singing this instrument.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. One more test. I just changed the main audio control. So I turned the volume down. Kind of put a filter on the mic. Turn the volume down. Alright. Got 30 seconds. You get a pizza.
much better. Much better. I mean, it's still got a little bit of that, but it's not really like. I think you're good.
Alright. Shotgun Toro! It's the Shaded on Fair 420. Rain of Seattle.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Love you guys. I hope you all heard it very well.
Yes. I also hope everybody heard it very well, and they appreciated it as much as I did. I'm like right here. But like last time, I feel like the first one. You're cute for the equipment. All right. When,
you get
gentlemen?
soul.
When, gentlemen? This weekend.
This weekend. Saturday.
One of P.
Murphy's.
Nathan.
With Pillbox. Springfield
original.
Pillbox?
With Pillboxes. Hang on.
Crazy, man.
So it's not confused.
You're like bullshit.
It's not
Pillbox.
the show this weekend on Saturday.
Yeah,
and
we
you
booked
get
it,
tickets for it. It's
Yeah,
our
this
next
show.
show.
We got a next show, right? Yeah.
But no. This weekend, though.
Ready the Monument and
Pillbox.
Wow.
We got them.
Ready the Monument and Pillbox.
Yeah.
That is just insane.
So you do know Pillbox?
Yeah.
Been around for a very long
Yeah,
time, right?
yeah.
Right.
That's awesome. Crazy.
They're a Springfield staple, man. They're
Yeah.
fucking killer dudes and kick-ass fucking straight-to-face rock music.
Dude, that's badass. Like, Like, what the fuck?
It's exciting.
Dude, if you guys don't get out to that show, it's Nathan P. They like it in the back door.
Hell yeah.
I love it. Backhand Studios.
Dude, I love those guys. I love Nathan P's. They've changed their drinks up, which is awesome.
You had a good time.
I had a blast last time I went. So yeah, Nathan P's has changed things up a little bit. So if you've ever had a bad experience or you blah 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 blah, I know it's been hard, kicking the mud. Oh, I had one bad experience. Blah blah blah.
Oh my God,
they
my beer
all that
wasn't
shit.
cold enough.
They got great drink prices now. You can get $2 beers, $3 beers, whatever. Of course, tip. But I mean, they've got a variety. It's a great atmosphere. It's a great stage, dude.
Never forget the people behind the bar. They have to deal with you assholes. So
Tip them. It's just cordial, dude. Regardless. Common courtesy. Did your parents not teach you correctly? See, that's a course that they're missing in high school.
How to tip?
Well, no, just general economics, personal economics.
Yeah.
Like
General
when I was in
personal
high school, that
morality.
was one of the required things when you hit sophomore year was in high school, you were required before your senior year to complete home economics on a level of the, being able to feed yourself, sustainability, dude. Teaching you how to cook and be able to cook a meal out of a can for yourself, and if you're so retarded you don't know how to, or how to balance your checkbook, how a checkbook works, shit like that, like their mini kitchen operation. You would have a mini kitchen. They go, okay, you got this budget. This is just like your checkbook.
It's an easy A.
Yeah.
With the
Easy A.
With
the easy A.
Capable. Sewing even.
Even the sewing was simple.
Yep.
It was simple.
You
It
made
wasn't
an
that
apron.
hard.
You made an apron. Dude.
Yeah.
Apron.
Actually, I made a pillow.
Oh yeah, well that was one.
I made a pillow, yeah. I made a pillow.
Yeah. What happened to that pillow?
Dude, you know what? That's crazy. That was a hamburger pillow. I remember that pillow well.
Hamburger.
I loved it, and now it's gone. I don't know. Maybe some unfortunate kid ended up with it.
Third world nation,
Yeah.
The poor little Ethiopian child.
With the Seahawks shirt like the champion.
Right, like, Seahawks champion!
They never won.
Right. Seahawks, they won shit, kid. What country are you from? Oh, I get it.
But I got my pillow.
Afghanistan. Syria.
Got his pillow. He's got somewhere that kid's got my hamburger pillow.
Some poor Syrian
It was
child.
cool though. You make the pillow and then you would sew the pickles and the lettuce and all the other shit. It was pretty funny. It was like a 3D pillow almost. It had the lettuce like in felt sticking out of the. You could sew the sesame seeds on. I didn't like the sesame seeds. It stuck in my teeth.
You know, with those sesame seeds, apparently you can fail drug tests because of them.
But you gotta eat fucking pounds.
You gotta eat pounds of that shit.
Pounds of it. Just show up like heroin, yeah. You're right.
So is it
You're right,
like,
but you gotta eat pounds.
so it's like Splenda with cancer, you have to eat like a truckload.
Yeah, no,
before you
sorry.
have a chance?
I ate a bundle of sesame seeds yesterday.
I love
And my piss test, it just ain't come out right. I'll just tell you that right.
Sorry guys, it was the sesame seed buns at Burger King. I ate like 24 double Whoppers in
they
one
got the
go.
black buns for Halloween.
Dude, I bet you could pull that shit off. Like
Yeah, with the black buns.
I don't do drugs. I don't know. I just tried the new burger at Burger King. That black bun. Maybe there's something about that infused A1 sauce that's fucking this system up here.
Wait, black bun?
Yeah, Burger King.
What? Burger
Halloween.
King's got a Halloween black bun?
Yeah.
Where have I been?
I know, right?
They caged the elephant. Boom, right over my head.
No, what's great
Black
though-
bun at Burger King. Boom, right
Like
over
3
my
weeks
head.
now.
What's
Are you
great-
saying how long have they been doing this?
3 weeks.
Is this-
3 weeks.
But I'm saying, has it been a thing they do yearly?
No, it's Halloween.
Oh,
This
it's
is the
not
first
new.
time.
Okay, so I'm not that far out.
But the reason it's making headlines.
Sorry, I was getting out of control.
Apparently it makes you shit green.
Yeah,
too.
it's not even because.
It makes you shit green.
Yeah, that's why everyone is talking.
Like, oh my god, my
Oh
shit
my
is
God, that
Halloween
black
now.
bun.
Cool on both ends.
It even glows. Holy shit.
It glows. It's like something from the Oblongs. Have you guys seen that show? I love that fucking show, dude. Poor Bob. Back to Bob.
Back to Bob. Damn it, Bob. Damn it, Bob. Why'd you have to do that with the sound?
Maybe
Bob?
it's that Bob. No arms, no legs. Bob.
We can't blame that Bob because he has no arms and no legs.
Well, yeah.
Like, Bob, why
No.
the fuck did you sit there?
No, I've seen no arm, no leg Bob whoop some big motherfucker's asses, dude, by throwing himself at him like a projectile. I've seen it.
Take him down, motherfucker.
I've seen it. He's rough and tumble. He's like a freaking stubborn Irish guy.
Don't you touch my wife!
Yeah, no, he's like the freaking Black Knight from Monty Python, you know. And Bob, no arms, no legs. He'll still whoop
It's just
your
a
ass.
flesh wound.
I'll bite your ass.
Merely a flesh wound.
Get back here.
Yeah, he's just a torso with a head. Yeah. And his wife, her hair is falling out from cancer, and she wears a big red wig.
She has a two-headed son, and then a little fucking, I don't know what you can call him, because he looks almost like a cockroach. A cockroach.
Diablon.
Watch that shit if you don't want to live near a nuclear facility.
They discontinued the show, but it was because the entire show was based on how the rich lived on the hills, and they plunged all their sewage and toxic poison to the lower valley where all the poor people live. You get what I'm saying? So they were like pouring all these.
Now tell me how socially correct that actually is.
Yeah, exactly. So it was a story about how the rich were pouring their toxins on the poor. Like, of course they didn't want that to happen.
Not the rich network.
Do you need would these help at all to put under the edge?
Something inside?
In between that height? Pizza boxes?
Yeah.
Pizza boxes!
A wine box, why not?
Yes, the pizza box!
We will master the art
They're like,
of garage banding.
Garage banding with the pizza boxes. Yeah,
Wow, that's actually.
Oh, is that what we're playing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Our bass player doesn't even know what we're playing.
This is
We bring our instruments and we play. That's what bands should do more often.
Wait a minute, you're still right now. We've never done this.
Never done this acoustic.
We've never ever. So they're like, well, okay, yeah. We've never done the song acoustic. So let's see if I can first.
This is a Beer 420 original right here. Worldwide premiere of Journey to Nowhere acoustic style.
Journey to Nowhere acoustic style.
Y'all are about to hear our heart and soul outside of the sound check that you have heard so far.
Okay. On any vocals, make sure you're pointing toward one of these mics, either that one or that one, so that we're getting your audio if you're singing. Either sing toward the mic or.
For this one, it's.
I can even move.
Me.
So
this is either going to go good or it's going to be it's going to be awesome.
We are going to train wreck this shit straight through your face.
Okay. Okay. First. How does the last bit sound? We get feedback. Okay. Then we fit that.
Must be all right so far.
You ready?
Let's do this.
You're like, man, they're so strong. They're like passed out right now on the couch.
reassuring. Does all you believe that gravel of town is where you will drown? It's too late to recognize the crime you spread. Made of this land, your path was set by what you had. Lost down to all that's over
Fucking amazing, amazing, amazing.
That's recorded, right? I'm glad you guys let us do that.
Shit, that's intense, dude. That was a great trip.
Every time we have a acoustic set here, we just like.
I'm telling you, man, you guys have like taken like Tool to another level.
Tool, I won't say fuck Tool because I love Tool.
I love Tool, but dude, you guys have taken Tool to a different level. I'm just saying.
Thank you
like,
so much. That's a huge
You've
compliment.
taken grunge and Tool and meshed them in a way that, dude, you guys are doing it, man. You guys are fucking doing it.
If we have the time,
number one, Rock of Springfield, dude. You're the fucking dude.
Thank
Hell
you
yeah.
so much. Thank you very much.
That's what I'm saying.
What would it take maybe to throw out? I don't know. I'm just excitable.
On Reverb, I'm saying.
I'm just
Yeah,
excitable.
don't any freaking bands out there get all bitter or whatever. I'm just saying that they got number one on Reverb in Springfield. That's pretty goddamn good, dude. That's like, there's a lot of freaking talented bands out there battling for that position. So
Yeah, we definitely
just
respect the scene.
fucking amazing guys, and dude, you guys own that.
We've been number one on Reverb specifically because our bassist Ron has made sure that our name is out there. He's joined in.
Ron is your PR man.
He feels what we do and he wants to make sure we get heard, so he pushes us.
Yeah.
He
Ron's
is your
the man
PR
for that
man.
shit.
He is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He's made a huge difference and helped us out a lot.
He doesn't do much on the bass, so he's got to do something. Hey, it only took him one take in recording.
That was fucking amazing. Thank you guys for sharing that with us.
My pleasure. That was awesome.
That's amazing. So that's what you guys have been up to.
Yeah.
You guys just got a sneak peek of what they've been up to right there.
Just
You
playing
just got a
that
peek of what they've
acoustically.
been up to. You guys are fucking insane, and you fucked me up, and thank you for being here.
That was completely
I love that.
first too.
That's one of the songs. That's going to be one of the next songs, depending on band decisions
It
that
will
we
go
record.
Yeah.
We
That's
talked
gonna be
about
one
that. That one's going to be one of the next ones that we.
We're down to 34 minutes of this episode of Beer 420 with the Shaded Dude. That was amazing, guys.
I'll tell you what. When our CD comes out, everything's all said and done. Springfield's going to be some happy listeners.
Oh, yeah.
Like these motherfuckers are kicking ass, going to take some names.
That's just amazing.
We're coming at you.
We've got our own like freaking hybrid of like everything you love right here. The Shaded.
I always knew there was something different about it. We are the
It
Shaded,
is, dude.
and
It's-
we hope
crazy,
you enjoy our music and that you can build something from it of your own imagination from what we give you. But oh man, it all comes down to we're just giving you our voice. Listen, enjoy. We hope you love it, and if you don't, hey, everybody's got their own taste.
Well, fuck you if you can't take a joke.
It's like a dick. You're a fag. You can take a dick. You can take a joke.
You can take a joke if you take a penis, huh?
I feel like I say fag in the wrong interpretation because
No,
South Park
no.
describes what fag is.
Fag.
If you've seen that episode of South Park, you
Yeah,
understand.
man.
If you haven't, take it and learn.
That's the thing. So many words. And Beer 420 is about that. The dissimulation of words and power.
Right.
Yeah. You can't put powers in a word. Right. You can call me any name in the book. I'm going to laugh at you. Touch
There
me
you
and I'm
go.
going to bend you over like a bitch.
Right. There you go.
There's a big difference.
Don't fucking touch me.
Don't have to be.
Say whatever
so-
you fucking want, pretty boy.
Can be
Touch this space
Can
and
be
see what happens.
everything
You know,
that I
no.
don't like, or anti everything that offends.
Exactly.
Anti-
You know,
so
if you
ridiculous.
waste your energy on
You
that
know?
kind of shit, I mean, come on. There's better shit to focus your attention on. I just sloughed that off like duck water. Duck water. Duck water. Ducks to water. Duck water.
Duck water.
Duck water is just duck. Unlike a crow. Big shout out to Green Thumb. Dude, I'm in the ass end of the Green Thumb Mr. Jones video, and I am so fucking high. like the segment I was in, I thought was gonna be a segment for the video, like on the front or middle end or whatever. But I was so fucked up, I couldn't even remember his lyrics on the song, and I love freaking Green Thumb. So here I am, all fucked up, going. You got that moment of me going, and Green Thumb's just looking at me and going, this is how fucked up you get, bro. Like, using me as the example, you know.
Don't follow this guy.
He's like, this guy is fucked off right now. Look at him. And it's me in Nabs paint, you know, and I'm all like, dazed, you know. I took a snapshot out of the video and shared it on my Facebook wall because I thought it was freaking funny.
That's hilarious.
I'm all like wicked specter painted and shit. And I'm all just dazed, like souls. Did I need souls? I forgot why I was here.
The devil
What
already
the fuck
has
brought
it.
me here?
Devil went to
Well,
Jamaica.
Nebulja, my slang came from Brendan Slaver, which I think I told you guys. You were one of the first ones I told that to, but Brendan Slaver was in fact, you know, Brendan Slaver. You get Brendan Slave by making yourself non-discardable to those around you. If you make yourself viable, you've now enslaved the friend with your own kindness. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like like all of a sudden they're like, this guy's always there for me, man. This motherfucker is like, I called. This motherfucker, I said I needed a lift. He brought a goddamn wrecker. I don't know what the fuck this guy did.
Their opinion is jaded because of the acts you do towards them.
Right, exactly. And there's the whole play on that is that actions speak louder than words. You know, Brendan Slaver through action, you know, actions speak louder than words. So the Brendan Slaver, you can't, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's a camaraderie thing.
Yeah.
Like you create the camaraderie,
Right.
and they don't want to break that bond.
Yeah.
They're like, no, man, that would piss Nabs off, dude. What the fuck? Why would you say that kind of shit about him, bro? What the fuck? You're like, Nabs good shit for me, man. I don't know what the fuck. The Brendan Slaver. Oh, Sublime's actions louder than words.
I've read a lot lately about separating the ego from the betterment of the group, so to speak. So basically, you
That's
know,
huge.
yeah, you know, especially in this day and age, 90 to 95% of decisions
that words we speak are justified by our own ego self. But if we lay that aside and look what's better for the better whole of humanity, then you're talking about the enslave. I mean, just that enslaves people. It really does. Like if people can as people as a group can put their ego aside and let that be less than what's good for the whole group. It sounds so ideal in a sense, but really it's just a psychological
It is really
notion.
easy and simple as long as you know that those other people are a facet of yourself.
Right.
Yeah, that's one of the
You get what I'm
things,
saying?
right.
Like a zombie apocalypse situation.
That's where government
If you
gives
know
you
that
the
they're a
main
facet
title.
of yourself and they're making up for.
It's where the right comes from and the left comes from.
Yep.
It's that ideology.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
They're
always
looking out
somebody
for
on the
themselves.
yeah. Somehow they think that.
And we're the we're the poor cock slobbers that they're shoving penises in our face in the middle.
Yep.
You know, I figured out the other day there's two 1%ers. There's the 1% on the side, the elite class of the oligarchy that's lying and cheating and stealing and deceiving, like everything said in every holy book of every religion on the planet. That even though they're doing that, the masses still are like, ah, they're so right, oh my God. And then you got the other 1% that are people that I associate with that like know what the fuck's going on and is like, dude, you realize we're heading toward internment camps, right? And like, everybody's like, what? Did he say something? Internment camp.
He's full of bullshit.
And
Fox
then,
News told me.
flash forward, they're in internment camps, and they're like, why didn't someone warn me about this shit? What the hell? When it came down to it, I had my shotgun, but it was just me. All the other neighbors' backyards are empty. Yeah, because you waited till it was your backyard and didn't join the good fight and stop it before it wiped out all the other backyards. If you don't stand up for the neighbor's backyard, then when they come for you, there's no one to fucking defend you, dude. You're fucked. And they want us to, like, disassimilate ourselves and fight and argue with each other.
Continue to be disassociated with the
process,
too.
Or just keep our doors closed and don't say anything.
Yeah, because it's so much easier to
It's easier to
control.
Deal with that than...
You don't get the right
Right.
control the way they think.
Yeah. Sound reason and thought is the biggest weapon as individuals that we possess. I don't think that I could.
See, like, here's an example. Us in this room could control the world. If we could get everyone in the world down to a group lesser than our size, fighting with each other.
But here's the thing.
So if we can get them down to groups of 3 fighting with each other, we can take them out. All billions of them. 3 people at a time. That's how aristocracy
But we would know that the best way to control people is not to control them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the biggest difference.
If you're like, don't grab the candy bar, they're all going to run toward the candy bar.
Yeah.
Don't grab the candy bar. They're all going to run toward the candy bar, even though they know that...
Grab the candy bar. No,
Grab the candy bar.
Well, does it have nuts in it? Does it have
I
almonds
don't
in it?
want that
Is it
fucking
the
candy
size of
bar.
sour?
That's a free
Is it
candy
soy milk
bar.
only?
They don't want the free fucking candy bar. Take the same candy bar and say they can't have it, and there'll be a horde. They'll pay for it.
Massive amounts, too.
99
That's what they do
cents.
with the iPhone.
99 cents. Ching, ching, 99 cents.
You guys take the donations?
No, 99.99.
Oh, did you hear about the
Oh, wait,
guy that bought
shit.
that? Did you hear that guy that bought that pill? It was like $7. It was like a cure-all for some freaking obscure disease.
He's all around the company and jacked up to 700.
No, it was like 300. He jacked it up even further.
But the next day he came back down because he got such whiplash from society.
But it's still 200%
Yeah.
on price.
Dude, it was $7 a
wasn't that
pill, and he
AIDS?
jacked it up to $300 the
That
last
was
I
AIDS
heard.
medication.
He dropped it down to
750.
17.
He came up to $750, and he's like, I don't care, it's my company.
Yeah,
You know, it's in demand.
But
And then,
because
but
the
the backlash
backlash-
from America, it was
Price
like, you're a
gouging?
fucking idiot.
Anybody?
Yeah.
He dropped
I mean,
him to 17.
Yes.
But it's
He's
still-
like, and he's on
still-
video going, this is a
still
life-saving drug. This is a life-saving drug. They'll pay for it. Okay, so now you got people out there getting blood money, basically.
He had about.
We're talking about Repo Man here,
Yeah.
but with pills.
That's sad.
He had about a 30-hour.
really
But
sad.
with pills,
Everything I saw
which
out of
isn't
that-
organs, it's pills. And then they just farm your organs because you never listed organ donating, and they steal the shit anyway and sell it.
Everything I saw out of that was a rich kid that had
they
too
were
much
like
money,
saving
bought
life
something
things.
that he thought he could jack the price up on.
Yeah, that's like the...
He probably killed people in jacking the price up.
Did any of you guys watch Deep Space Nine? That race of aliens that fucking had to have the freaking liquid every day. These guys had to go and get this liquid injection, or they would die. Like that's how
No
their society was. Yeah, like
that's what we're getting to.
How is that
much
different than how we exist?
I'm about to say that's what we're getting to with the processed foods.
You
money.
obey me, and you get your liquid. If you don't, you die.
That's the
currency.
Air on Mars and Total Recall.
Go kill that guy, or you don't get your liquid. And that's how they were controlled. The Dominion. The Dominion. It wasn't the Dominion. They were like the big brain fucking overlord guys, but it was their clones that they were making. They were basically a slave race of clones that had to answer to that fucking canister in the back of their neck. I was like, dude, this is like, I could see this being a future world right here. This would be a nightmare. You imagine that, dude? Like, you had to have that every day. You had to have it every day.
But I mean,
You would either A, become a productive member of society, or B, become a criminal. One or the other. It'd be cut and dry.
But isn't that
We're getting to that point already. I was about to say.
I mean, so what money's the currency?
It already exists. Yeah,
There's a black market. There's you know what I mean? Like it's.
But there's only a black market on anything they say we can't have as taxpayers. You're a taxpayer paying for a government that's telling you, who's paying their bills, that you can't have what you want when you're the one paying for their rent. You get what I'm saying? That makes no sense. How are you, who is on my paycheck, gonna tell me what I can do with my life? I mean,
Social Security.
You know.
That's gonna be a thing in history.
Oh yeah, they're already diluting it.
My grandkids will be reading about Social Security in school.
I did a cartoon sketch write down on a script for
My grandkids will never know.
Bill Clinton. Bush Senior. Set the T.
Same way too.
And then they had Obama.
And then Clinton put the ball on there, and then Bush Jr. hit it. Bush Sr. set the tee. Clinton filled the pot with the ball. And then Bush 2 knocked that fucker out of the park. And him and Cheney are like, woo, smoking Cubans, dipped in vagina.
That's one of the things people don't realize and recognize is that this isn't a one generation.
Well, come on,
plan.
they worked with Bill Clinton. You know?
They
You gotta
have
have
an
a Cuban dipped in vagina. Come on, guys, is this not a man club? I thought I was in a man club. Oh wait, your ladies are listening. That never happened.
They have an end goal with all of this.
Can't be a part of the cabinet.
They have an end goal with all this. It comes down to
Right, you go to their private
making sure
parties.
They stay in power, and this is a generational plan.
Yeah, oh yeah, over and over generational.
A plan that's going to take 3 or 4 generations. Like you said, one puts in the fucking tee, one puts the ball in the tee, and one whacks it off.
The problem is there won't be any Social Security. There'll be something.
Oh no,
different.
Social Security's already gone.
It won't be nearly as substantial though. Enough to live as comfortably as most people have. You're gonna have to work.
It could turn for the better because
it just depends, man. There's a lot of huge things that'll happen.
They're talking about
the living
hooking that in.
standard is twice as much. The living standard for America is hugely above most other countries.
talking
So
about
having half of
hooking
a
it
living standard is still better in our country. Having half of a living standard is still better than having
none.
What
Right.
you would have in any other
But
country.
everything's got to evolve, okay? If it took us 100 years to abolish slavery, it'll take another 100 years to squish it out of the system. You get what I'm saying? And that's just how everything works.
It's
You
going
know,
to take an
everything's
extra
over
20
time.
with the fucking race baiting that they put on right now.
Well, yeah, and there is a lot of that, and that's also part of the subterfuge shit they're creating. But they're trying to make it as ridiculous as possible so that it becomes a joke. Like desensitizing, like they have with blood and violence and everything else. Right. Dude, we're gonna talk Bruce Jenner. We're gonna talk
now for the Bruce Jenner segment.
An Olympus medalist.
Welcome to the Bruce Jenner segment of Beer 420 Web Radio. And we got this question for you. What are
does it
you?
fucking matter?
Thank you.
Exactly. Well, that's the point.
What does it matter to you?
Not a
It doesn't.
goddamn bit.
It doesn't.
So what's the point?
Although, unlike South Park, did you see that one? The new South Park? It's on Netflix now. They released
Fucking
it. It's fucking hilarious. Spoiler alert. New South Park, they do one about him, and they're talking about it and all that. And, like, the whole town is ostracizing anyone that doesn't think that he's a hero. And that she is a great man, she is a great woman, and beautiful, and it's the whole it's called PC South Park episode with PC Principal, the new principal, and there's this whole PC like fraternity club of people that you would think are the most sexist, womanizing shitbags on the planet, and they're the ones that are carrying the torch of the PC, going, no, bro, what do you think, bro? It's like they're all fraternity brothers. They're like, yeah, that's not PC, bro. You don't say immigrants, you say unregistered worker. I'm like, holy shit, like the frats have gone fucking PC, what's going on? As they're raping some chick, they're just like, this isn't rape, bro, it's questionable consent.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, so my point is that they did this whole PC thing, so like even one of their dads get, what's his name, with the mustache. Anyway, he gets involved, and he becomes part of the PC Bros.
Mr. Marsh.
Yeah, Mr. Marsh. And, yeah, he's Mr. Anyway, so he gets sucked into that shit, and he's one of the PC Bros or whatever. They're basically a fraternity, and they're running around just squashing anything that's non-PC, and they make this freaking Lapapalooza fucking thing that's all like this art walk thing, you know, to make themselves look like, you know, they're PC and they're down to earth with everything, and they ergo transformed Kenny's house into it. It was just fucked up, dude. I'm just like, oh my god, you know, and they're like, in the middle of it, there's a term for it, where it's where the Chamber of Commerce gets involved with city planning, which shouldn't be legal. Politics is to regulate balances between the public sector and business, as well as business to business. Not draw lines in the sand and go, hey, guess what? This company is doing X, Y, Z. You know, you're like, what the fuck? Anyway, yeah, I'm eating up our tongue. We got some humor. Anyway, the point, it drags on and on and on, and it just keeps going and going. And these guys, there's a word for it, and it's where they push out, like, the poor people by raising the rent and redeveloping the area. There's a word for it now.
Social degradation.
Well, yeah, that's basically it. But there's a one-word word for it, and it's about basically that, like, relocating. That it has something to do with refugee, like relocate.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's kind of like the old term urbanizing, where they urbanized everything and wiped out shit. It's like a new version of that. Right. You know, it's like, now we're not urbanizing because that's bad. We are.
Build the suburb next to the farm and see how long the farm lasts.
You know, pushing renters out that are on low income, whatever, or raising the rent in the area $500 because they redevelop everything, and you know, just stupid shit like
your property
where they don't raise the rent. You're now living in a neighborhood you can't afford anything. You have to walk like 4 blocks away.
Rambunctiousness.
What is it called? Where they? It's not gentrification.
Yep.
Gentrification, that's the word.
And developers make a shit ton of money.
Yeah, they get bonuses for freaking ostracizing people. It's disgusting, dude. And these are all like
How do you
Bible
think-
thumping Christians.
How do you
know?
think Trump made
It's not even
fucking
developers.
$9 billion?
It's city
He did the
officials.
exact same
City
thing.
officials do the same damn thing. City
they're
officials
in on
do.
it.
They're all in on it.
They get a
They're all
huge
in on
chunk every time there's a referral too. It's like, hey, you just let me know
Blueberry.
when.
Blueberry version.
Josh,
They're all in on it. Okay, 14 minutes left.
Never enough time.
We are drinking blueberry.
Blueberry.
Great America, red, white, and blueberry. Malt liquor.
So you guys are going to be at Nathan P's this Saturday, right? And where are
That
you
is
after
delicious.
that? Where Shirley won tickets? The Outland
November 14th.
on November 14th.
Come out for Ron's birthday party.
And then you have
Ron's
a release-
birthday party.
Ron's
Yeah.
birthday party on October 14th. You're going to be 4.
29 years young.
He says I'm going to be 4.
November.
Then,
Yeah,
We have
November
40
14th.
years experience.
40 years of experience.
we got we're gonna have we're gonna do the EP release party as soon as we get things in order. It's not just it's not so much as just recording the music and having that perfect. It's a whole package now. So you have to take the time and testament to do things right, and that's what we're in the process of doing right now. The music creative part is only half done. So now it comes with the packaging and pulling our resources together and making it formidable.
Coming large, Springfield. Coming large.
Absolutely.
We're going to give you what we have the ability to record. So, from this point, you have to show up at the show to get the rest of what we're going to
The
offer.
rest of the story.
The rest of the story.
Right? Rest of the story.
Yep.
What's going on in chat? Billy McMullen's giving a thumbs up. Apocalypse, again, he said he shared us over onto the Spreaker Tavern on Facebook.
Love
So
it.
you guys can go check that out.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Amazing as per always. What do you think of this blueberry? This
Love
is
it.
pretty damn good,
I was
man.
just saying, man.
I'm like, man, that's like smooth as.
It tastes like my vapor pen.
It's pretty
I
smooth.
thought that was going in a different direction.
About 10 minutes later,
You never know.
We'll drink that fucker right now. I don't give a shit.
Year 420
That's
Backhand
how we-
Studios. You can't expect much less.
Yeah,
Thanks for
man,
having
you
us.
know. And yeah, thank you for smoking me out, man. That was amazing.
There's still some
Mystery
left.
shaded cloud.
It's not over yet.
Hey, I want you guys to take here. I want you guys to take some of my cards. Take some of my cards and just hand them to bands, dude, and go, hey, man, get some free promotion, whatever. Share the cards with each other, whatever. I got plenty, and I'm making a new set because these. Yeah, and this front here. So it's my first trial, but all the good info is right on the
The
back.
website's on the back.
Website's on the back and all that.
The front, they only look at the design on the front. On the back is
Yeah,
where they get the
that's
real
true.
information.
Yeah, and the real information's on the back. Get my art here or hit us at backhandstudios.org. Which I also do art. So I'm trying to get a bands to promo me on that. So if you got inside sleeve art or something like that or whatever, you got an idea, you throw it at me and I'll create some. I mean, normally I charge for it, but I'll do it for you for free if you just put my little link in your sleeve somewhere.
I think it's good, man.
You ain't gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying, Sean?
Yeah.
It's all free of charge, Sean. You know what I'm saying? It's free of charge for a little promo, you know. Shit. In a shaded sleeve. Shit. What you got on that? I got my shit in a shaded sleeve.
Getting faded with the shaded.
Getting faded with the shaded, and I'm in the sleeve. Faded with the shaded, and I'm in the sleeve.
Okay, you ain't gotta promise me a sleeve slot. You know. But I'm just saying, it'd be cool to make some art for you, whether it's a promo thing or whatever. Just hit me up, dude.
One thing.
Very cool.
All
Very
around,
cool.
you, Nabs, are a spectacular artist. I've been able to
But
sit
we
there
still
and
got the
watch
kiss
you actually
traffic,
draw up
too,
your
man.
art at some point, and it's original of its own accord. And
You created
cartoony and
something for us
entertaining.
last time we were on, just as kind of a joke. The kiss animation you did
Oh
for
yeah,
us.
that's right.
Do you remember that at all? With the
You
tongue?
drew something up.
we got on the Kiss talk.
Oh, I drew the kiss.
Yeah.
Wait.
Gene Simmons. Yeah, Gene Simmons.
Yeah, wrapping around like the shaded.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
It's okay. Neither do we.
I draw a lot.
It was awesome.
I draw a lot. Like I draw a lot.
You
So-
are. Well, you're an artist.
So in these
Yeah.
last moments that
20
we have,
images a week minimally.
in these last moments that we have, I'll actually ask you a question, if I may.
Yeah, yes.
As you know, it's one thing for us to sit here and talk about the band and tell you what to expect, but as an objective listener who came to their first show when we did Nathan P. Murphy's about a month ago, what can you tell the listeners out there to expect at our show from a non-objective listener? Fan.
Dude, there's a lot of energy. Dude, they're animated on stage. The sound has always, dude, that was amazing, dude. I don't know. Nathan Pease has got such a great sound in there. It carries sound so well.
Yeah.
The way you guys interact on stage, the way that all goes down was like, dude, I was like, you guys kept me entertained. So, whether there's a high energy crowd there, which there didn't happen to be like a big crowd of like, you know, and even in the atmosphere that was there at this time, which was a pretty mellow crowd spread out, they were more like lounge acting. And, dude, it was beyond entertaining. I was like, I can't believe that I'm seeing you guys on stage instead of just in my garage or in my living room, you know. Right. And it went off well, dude. I loved your stage show. And his drum bit, dude, his piece to his instrument, man, just blew me away. I was like having Def Leppard fucking. I'm like, dude, he's doing the Def Leppard Cage collection. He's got the first piece, you know, like I was like, dude, this thing is massive. I've never in real life seen any drum piece that big. I was like, dude, this is a big ass thing. That's awesome. But
is he compensating for something?
You guys had an amazing stage presence, dude. I was entertained, you know. And if there had been a bigger crowd and I'm not as older as I am, I probably would have got up and danced. But at least for a second.
For a second.
I'm old, man. That's right. Okay. I'm gonna make patches for bikers. It's gonna be retired neck breaker. You know, for the metalheads that don't go out and bang their head anymore. You know, dude, I remember in my 20s, dude, going home from like shows that I went to, and the next morning I woke up and my neck fucking hurt so bad because all I did was bob my head all fucking night.
That's after band practice for me.
Why the fuck was I bobbing my head all fucking night? Like that was some crazy shit. Like and then I would say to myself, I gotta build up the muscle. Oh yeah. It got even more hardcore.
Me and Bradley have almost been thrown out of a venue after our own show for moshing too much to a band that played after us that we were supporting. I won't name the venue.
They won't.
But we've almost been kicked out of our own venue before.
They don't like the elbows up policy when it comes to moshing.
Elbows down, man.
No, up.
Don't make your brother frown.
No, they step into a mosh pit.
Come on, how do you think I got kicked out of the ICP show?
So you understand.
It was elbows up, bro, and I got kicked out 4 times
fucking
in a row.
Pussies. They're fucking pussies.
Well, I did crack a few people in the jaw by accident.
You're not supposed to punch them. Just keep your elbows up.
No, it was with my elbows.
Well, that's their own fault.
Smash!
Into your elbows.
You spin in your elbows, you know. Smash! There goes a jaw, you know. And then the next thing you know, you got 6 guys kicking you with boots.
That all look as tall as semi-truck
when you were
door
standing.
drivers. When I'm standing. I'm only 6'2". You're talking like 7'2". Motherfuckers built for
pretty big.
Fuck you.
Dude, those guys are massive. We're down to 5 minutes to the show.
Oh, God.
I want to thank you guys again for being here, man, and sharing your time. What do you think of these blueberries?
The
Great
blueberry.
America.
The
Red,
blueberry.
white, and blueberry.
Great America
Special
blueberry. This shit is delicious. Actually, Great America
They're
Lemonade was
not
delicious
paying
as
me,
well.
but this is.
They don't
pretty
have to
good
pay
stuff.
us. They
How you feel
they
about
provide.
you feel about maybe playing Fanatics in this out on?
I'm about to say we can let's end
We
this on.
certainly can. Fanatic? Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Wait.
Off of our new EP, that's how
Yes! Yes, you! That's you, Lonnie! That's you! That's you! I'm just saying, it was something like that. I don't know. I like mixing Pink Floyd here. I guess I'm getting pretty. I guess I'm already pretty fucked up.
Hey, it's a plane, monster! It's a plane! It's coming in!
That's okay, Papu. I know the plane's coming. Grab the wagon.
Okay, Mom, okay! You guys into that shit and I'm feeling for 20! Haha! Bitches? Bitches? You heard me.
Oh, hey there, backhanders and torch carriers. How do you feel? How do you feel? It doesn't matter if you're on welfare, you work 9 to 5, right? All this government-mandated stuff, how do you feel? Our tax dollars fuel a system that uses our money to brainstorm how to make more money off our illnesses, forced insurance, and brainwashed assimilation. Don't fool yourself, people! Don't fool yourself! The global bank and the big money holders control everything all the way down. And you know what's weird? These people aren't even Americans.
And then all focus, and then the next day, he came on in his Chevy and he whipped it away.
If you ever lose your way, give me your hand, give me your faith. Don't turn your back, don't turn away. I'll be here if you will stay. I've got no heart, but you have mine. I'd run away, but you're my time. Give me your all, and we'll be fine. It's over now, let's let it shine. The time has passed, the time has come for us all to break the heart. I feel the edge of a passing sun. Why stop now? It's just begun.